Was that a sneeze? Is that what happened there?
We'll never know.
We'll never know. I'm Sir Feffers, the humble dungeon master of the Longshot table. Thank you for being here this fine day. We're jumping into Thistle and Quill, our Sunday campaign residing within the Feywild. Bit of a dark academia campaign. There's a arcane college known as Hederic Fen Shercross. It is brought to you by the Fen, a altruistic group of wizards that kind of set up shop, saved the Feywild, banished the wild hunt, stole the moon, whole bunch of stuff going on. Our phenomenal scholarship students here have been out and about. They've discovered a whole lot of shenanigans. They've discovered a whole lot of strange things, one being a conspiracy that they've managed to stop, as well as a couple of strange things. Matthias has undergone a strange transformation. Their very worldview and belief systems was challenged, and instead of breaking, augmenting. It's been a strange development. Speaking of breaking, Ledum, Seed of Oblivion, consumed a halo-wielding celestial known as a cognoscenti. There's a lot of strange stuff going on. The moon is no longer going to crash into that other dimension. The party managed to collapse the weird way, or rather, the moon will still crash into the other dimension, but it will not also impact this place here where we stand in the Fey realm, which was the big threat. We almost lost Sophic as a whole, and the party managed to ensure that didn't happen. However, Bayona has now some strange reservations about what just happened, and has some disgruntlement, some kind of developing frustrations that I'm sure we'll get into tonight at some point. Alien is very excited to be heading back to the college, as they have many projects that very excited to get to. And finally we have Amara, the linchpin of why we're here. The Fen sent the party to a coven. The coven said, yes, we will help you with this strange petrified dragon egg you've got, in exchange for purifying this lake over in Sophic. Well, the lake's been purified, but we're a little suspicious about all the things we've discovered. Lots to do and lots to cover. If you are interested in catching in any of the 4 weekly streamed campaigns that I run here on the show, you can head over to the YouTube. It's called Longshot. Again, that's Longshot over on the YouTube. And if you would like to join our community, you can head on over to the Discord. We are as chaotic as we are wholesome. Yeah, let's see. Let me go to my list. What am I missing? I know I'm missing something. We filmed another episode of Insight Check. That's coming along, and almost everybody actually can go watch this one because it's world building hell for potential future shenanigans that are going on. I'm very excited. If you didn't know, hell, I've taken the trope of heaven is empty and spun it on its head. So hell is empty. What does that look like? You know, why? So you got all these empty cities, and what does the quote-unquote natural reclaiming of hell look like for the biome as a whole? You know what I mean? What kind of shenanigans can we get up to here? And this is a good episode. That will be out soon. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube and hit the bell. Finally, I'm Sir Feffers, but I couldn't be doing this without the phenomenal crew you see here today. They are phenomenal. Do go follow them and show them some love. Let's start with Steen, who's looking to get back into streaming soon.
Yes, hi, hello. I am Christina Steen, or Stinkerrr. I am kind of doing a little bit of work right now, but anyways, yeah, you can find me all over the interwebs by looking up Stinkerrr, Steenker, sometimes with 3 R's at the end, depending on the platform. Honestly, I think it's just Instagram. Everywhere else is just one. But yeah, I am hoping to start streaming here soon. I need to kind of look at my schedule and see where I can fit it in, because, you know, I'm here every Sunday playing Amara, but I'm also here every Thursday playing Belthira. So Yeah, I will. I'm excited to see what is going to happen today. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it on to my husband, Aiden.
Hello, everybody. I am ChezAidan. You can find me at ChezAidan on all social media platforms. You can also catch me at Norse Forge, at Norse Forge Gathering this May in North Carolina, May 24th to the 26th. No, the May 22nd to the 24th. There we go. You can also catch me at the Oregon Ren Fair last week of June, the Pirates weekend. I'll be with my merry crew of miscreants. And yeah, stay tuned. I got new Wizard merch coming out in April, as well as me and the wonderful Dice Cream Sandwich are working on a D&D meme spell magazine, which we should have available for August. We'll see what happens. I will pass it on to Din.
It's me. It's in. You can find me over on the Instagrams at Din Studios. It's d.i.n.studios. If you see me looking around a lot, my cat has like weird ass zoomies right now, and I thought she bonked her head earlier, so I'm gonna be keeping an eye on this derp in the background. I don't know what the hell she's up to right now, but being a cat mom. Yeah, Ellie is super excited to get back to college. I have a laundry list of projects that I've just been thinking up on our journey here that I can't physically make because I need the things that are at the college, and I really need to talk to Meister Rinluck again, so I'm excited to be going back. Yeah, I'm gonna throw it to a guy that I can totally see, Cole.
Whoa, didn't see you there. Hi, I'm Cole, otherwise known as LightboxGnome. You can find me in everything I do at lightboxgnome.com. And I am here playing Ledham, who has absorbed a cognoscent. I don't know if 8 is the right word.
Eight
I think
is not the right word, but
yeah,
Slurp.
consumed doesn't seem quite
Slurp.
accurate.
Sucked.
That works. It was. He had a moment with a cognoscenti, and we're here now. He's really got a lot of thoughts about it. But
the cognoscenti did say.
Well, literally, he said, "I love you."
Yeah.
he did.
On their knees.
Is
On their
really.
knees.
I went to a weird place for that guy. I went back and watched the video, and I was just tearing up and like looking into the void. It was crazy looking.
So much sense though.
There's a lot to think about, and while I do, I'm gonna pass it on to Kiki.
Hey, what's up, dudes? Hello, everybody. My name is Kiki, also known as KikiDoesStuff all over the internet. KikiDoesStuff here on Twitch, where I actively do things. And I play Bayo, who's just a little grumpy, a little having an off time. Despite winning the battle, I guess. Talking away at him, slurping a cognition. I don't know. I have a big sword now. I don't know what to do with. So I'm gonna take that information. Oh, and you can find me at the Florida Renaissance Festival for the last weekend, both days. And I'm dragging a special guest with me. Wait, which way? He's over here. I'm stealing him. He's coming with me. And I will throw it over back to him.
Alrighty. And I will paint the picture. Here we go. Rain. Not a normally seen phenomenon within the Sophic realm. Or in the Feywild. You can walk daywards. You can walk nightwards. You can walk springwards and fallwards. So things don't make too much sense here. It's widely understood that whatever weather we do have, which has gotten to a point of kind of wild-like weather, seemingly natural, is the byproduct of people messing about, shaping the world around them as they see fit to their needs. But that said, the reflective water becomes vastly rippled, and it paints this kind of washing clean, serene but bleak and kind of sad visual. Again, we're in the Sophic lands. It's fields of grass and golden wheat and trees of red, and all tinged by the reflection of this lake, now tumultuous in its visage, as it in itself is a window into another dimension. The party has figured out that it's whistling in the past somehow. And the moon has crashed into the planet over there. And so we're getting a lot of light coming up from the water in this violent cacophony, which just puts swaths of light through the rain. Amari, you're still reeling. You're still reeling from everything that's happened. But you've succeeded. You have succeeded in holding up your end of a bargain with a coven. And now it's time to make good on this petrified egg. You look at the party. Matthias, a bit shell-shocked, trying to kind of snap out of it. Mildly concussed. Ledham is kind of staring into his warbling reflection in the water, kind of sitting by himself. Bayo, is shooting daggers at Matthias. And Elian, seeing all of this, looking just as overwhelmed as you feel, quietly kind of takes off that kind of top layer and goes for a swim in the
I'm fully clothed.
With every layer?
Okay.
Minus the cape, yeah. She puts the book bag down, but yeah, she's not taking clothes. I don't have a swimsuit. Like, she just is.
I got you.
Let him as prestidigitation. She's just.
Sure, yeah.
Float.
Like a paper jellyfish with all of the different like frills and layers of cloth kind of spreading out and swishing with the motion of swimming in this kind of serene visage of this rainy lakeside scene.
Yeah, she's taking a float for Elian. Just kind of sitting in there. If I look under the water, do I see the other thing, or is it just the lake? It's only like just the top layer that is the reflection, right?
Yes, if you were, it's that I forget what it's called, the tension line, the water kind of, was it?
The meniscus?
Sick. The meniscus is that which is reflective. If you were to go under the water and look up at the meniscus, you would see the reflection of a deeper ocean. However, your query presents an interesting question, and as you swim, you eventually note, looking into the other body of water, with you being underwater, looking up towards the surface, seeing the visage of that deep ocean, you can see a large chunk of the moon, which tells you how big the moon is if it's sitting at the bottom of the ocean and visible from the surface. Let him. Buddy old pal.
We haven't long rested yet, have we?
No.
Sun's coming out.
Nope.
Yeah.
You've been so careful to not make any deals with any Fae. But you did make a deal with the Celestial. Will you finish my work? I will finish all. I will consume all. Give me all. Almost word to word. I don't think you said consume all, but you feel... Go ahead.
I think I said I will finish everything. And then, yeah.
Give me all was also said.
Yeah.
And you feel a deep-seated little nudge. This little part of you that needs to finish the Cognoscenti's work.
He is just, this is the little rabbit, Ledham, is sitting off to the side, staring into the water and actively like tweaking. He's whispering to himself in several different languages and jumping between celestial and abyssal and deep speech and primordial, and there's occasionally a little Sylvan in there, and each time he switches, his vocal tones change as well, as if it's a different version of himself, and there's eyes darting across the surface as if he's looking for something that isn't there. And he's visibly shaking. And very much he starts to chew on his nails. And then he's going to try and cast Hold Person at his reflection.
Okay. The spell slot is used. But it does not work. Sorry, I need to fidget with something quieter.
He looks around. How close is the nearest person?
I would say Amara or Matthias are closest. And then past Matthias would be Bayo. Also, if you're talking Kiki, we didn't hear it. Oh.
He's going to go up to Amara. And just... Amara, you feel like a little tug on your back. And it's just let him standing there. And he's just staring up at you. It's very much non-blinking. Do you have mind healing? I'm healthy. I think.
Amara's gonna kneel down and just embrace Ledham.
He doesn't stop shaking. And it doesn't seem to you like it's brought on entirely by emotion. It does, now that you're close enough, it does seem like he is exhausted. He is mentally drained, he is physically drained. It seems like his muscles are moving on their own a little bit. Like he is worn down. I don't know if this is what I was thinking. Thank you. Are we done here? Did we do? We did good, right? We did a thing. We did what we came to do, right?
We did. She's just going to continue to hold him because I don't have anything that heals the mind. So I'm just going to just continue to just hold him and just say, like, it is going to be okay.
Roll persuasion. It's either really good or really bad. Oh, it's bad.
I rolled a nat 1. And my persuasion is -1, so 0.
Okay. It's going to be okay. Kind of echoes in from the back of your mind over top of it.
Amara, I can tell you're lying to me right now, and I don't. It's not. I appreciate what you're doing, but right now there's a lot of voices in my head again, and they're not agreeing with you. And he's kind of he pulls away a little bit.
I will just say, I'm not intentionally trying to lie to you. I truly believe in my heart that we're gonna figure this out.
I hope that you're right. I really do. It's just, I'm sorry. It's just sometimes I can't, quite, and he's like tapping his foot really rapid fast. I just can't, I just, sometimes I can't regulate really as much.
What can I do to help you right now?
I don't know. I don't know what can help me. I'm here trying to figure that out. And it hasn't. I find some things, and then they go away, or the things try and kill me, or it's just I'm not. I think I need to sleep. I think I need to try and sleep.
When's the last time?
You say that, and you hear like the faint clicking of metal as Matthias is walking towards you, and from behind he puts a hand over your shoulder and takes a deep breath. Yurqua. And I cast sleep on Ledum. Now you can choose to autofill if you'd like, but
How many hit points you got, Let him?
That's 78.
Oh, I think you're down.
Yeah. I don't think my max is not.
Okay, actually. Do you fight it? Do you fight it, Let him?
No. I think what happens is right as Let him kind of turns around and makes eye contact with you, Matthias, you do see for a moment it's like the light behind his eyes leaves and it's just a body staring at you, and for a split second there's something else there, and then he just kind of collapses.
Matthias kind of leans down.
Oh.
Sheathes sword. He was sharpening it by the water. Looks out to Elian and then looks back at Amara.
I will carry him, but I think our time here is over. We will search for the witches again. Try to figure out what we do next.
Elian is coming back from swimming, realizes that the one magic person that has prestidigitation is asleep and goes, uh-oh. Wait, so we're... She just... Oh, I'm sorry, baby. She's been sleeping on my hand this whole time. I'm sorry, I had to move. She's just like... Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Does that mean we're going back to school?
We will, how you say, cross that bridge when we get to it.
Wait, are we going to the witches first and then the school, or...
Doesn't
We'll figure it
matter,
out.
just make a decision. That's what you always do.
I turn over to Amara and just...
Do we go back?
I think it's time to go.
All right. Anything we need to do before we venture?
Is that horse that is the horse I rode in on still around?
Let's let the dice decide. Oh, thank you, CB. Thank you,
Did our
Sammy.
horses? Yeah, our horse is here.
Let's get... How many horses did we have? Did we all have horses?
We had 4.
I rode it with
That's
somebody.
right. Let's get
know how to ride.
survival checks for everybody.
Oh,
Everybody make a
no.
survival check. Let's see if we can find
Worst
these
case
horses.
scenario, Shield
Everybody's
still
gonna
turns
flop.
into a griffin.
Everybody get up. That's true. I just needed to...
3.
Let's bully Feff into making it happen. A Feywild Shadowfell campaign crossover. That'd be sick. That'd be
Crispy,
sick.
confident.
Let's just
10.
flip our places.
14.
7.
Oof.
Matthias, what'd you get? 10? Kiki, 10?
10.
Elian?
I don't like the word sync.
What'd you get, Steen?
14.
14.
Wait,
It
you
would
know
be
what?
the druid.
No.
It would be the druid that finds one horse, panicked, and just kind of nervous. 3 marmoglades chilling on the back that he's like
Oh,
pack bonded
buddy.
with, and they're like bringing out like little bits of grass that they found, and they're feeding the horse like they were doing to the dragon. But Amara, you find the horse, and their foot is it seems to be in a bit of mire. And as you kind of come and look closer, you see that roots from a nearby tree underneath the kind of muck and clay have grown up and wrapped around the leg of your horse and not letting go. The horse is the whites are showing, a little wide-eyed, a little nervous,
A little freaked out.
a little freaked out.
Where are ye? Could I use plant growth to like reseed it?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna cast plant growth.
Okay, yeah, you step forward and kind of wave a hand out and crush some thistle in hand, and you watch the roots secede, and the horse gets up, clops about, the marmalade scatter, and the horse kind of like turns all the way around and looks at you and comes over and does like the horse nose. And it's just like the soft horse nose just.
I just start to like, easy, and like I'm petting its like face, and then I lead it back to the party.
Okay.
Matthias will kind of walk over to the horse and gently transfer Ledum onto the saddle of the horse. Kind of, safely snug on top.
Anybody else want up, or?
I don't think I am qualified to be anywhere near that, even though it's really pretty and I want to be its best friend, but I think somebody else should do that.
Looks to Amara.
Just to keep so he doesn't fall over onto his head, and yeah.
I'll hop on the horse with him.
Matthias
sure
will
he doesn't
extend a
fall.
wing. Helps you up.
Thank you.
The party ventures. If we go at a nice leisurely walk, we can get we can still get some distance. Nothing too crazy. Let him rest. Who would like to roll survival to find an ideal camping spot to take this long rest? Rollies, Bayona, Amara, both of y'all can roll a d20 real quick. Whoever's got the higher can roll survival.
Okay, but this is going away.
Okay, I just rolled a 16.
Okay, Amara, roll survival for me as the party kind of slowly makes their way through these forests away from the lake.
Sorry, I rolled a nat 20. And with survival,
You and your high horse.
we're at 27.
A nat
You and that
For
horse I
survival.
rode in on.
27. Goodness and or gracious. Well, the first thing you smell, the whole party, gets this... It's a nutmeg. And... like glazed sugar. You're not going the direction you came from. You're kind of cutting through and towards the river to follow it down to the coast to make your way from there. And you hear the creak of wagons. Coming out through the woods, you find what we would call the King's Road, one of the maintained highways that is somewhat protected. You know, they have guards that will walk the length of the King's Road and knights that take their sworn duty to keep these roads safe for everyone, because everyone needs roads. Every society, even in a high magic society where a lot of people have access to teleportation, you gotta have the road. It's gotta work, and even in the Feywild, the road is important. Matthias, what is the name of the knight friend of yours that you grew up with, who ended up swearing himself to the King's Road?
Antonius.
All right, well, he's not here. Antonius, Knight of the Road, of the King's Road. There is instead maybe 8 or so wagons that are pulled up along the side of this 3-story kind of skinny building. And you can see horses tethered out front drinking. One like roost, like the ceiling of the roof of this 3-story skinny inn is like almost a giant nest on top, like a landing pad. And you can see, Matthias, a few of your kin up there as well, enjoying the night, the kind of the fresh air and having a drink or two. It looks pretty busy. You're in between 2 major cities within the Sophic.
Is it still raining?
Gently. And you can hear music, you can hear a crowd, the smell of baked goods.
There is a brief moment where Matthias looks up. There's a heavy amount of hesitation for a moment where Matthias kind of let's check in and see if they have any rooms.
Okay.
Are you sure?
We could just keep going.
Good.
We don't need to like talk about it or anything. I just, with the current situation that's going on.
I mean, there's not going to be undead at any point, so.
No, not that.
To stay dead.
No, I meant, and I'm just pointing at Matthias, just like the whole.
What's wrong with that?
I'll be back in just a moment. In and out. Just one thing. Hold on.
And Matthias kind of does like that little light jog to the front of the door, takes a step in. Matthias has full intent to just pick up a few rations, some cheeses, some wines, loaf of bread.
Okay. The navigation through this kind of crowded first floor soon finds you by the bar where a Aarakocra, much like yourself, is writing on one side. Like he's copying from one book onto some kind of scroll or ledger and the like, and he looks up, he sees you, and he goes, welcome to Inner Adderley. And he takes a little tiny little bow. He takes in your garb and your well-to-do manner, and the slightly put out nature that looks like you've been fighting for your life a bit. the need for sleep is apparent, and the Aarakocra goes, well, it is very nice to meet you. Welcome, please have a seat. We'll get you some rooms, I think. Yes? You look like you could use some sleep.
No. We are just passing through.
Matthias still a little jumbled.
Just here to purchase a few things, and we will be on our way.
Of course. He begins grabbing a few rations. You start dictating what you need. Where are you headed?
Back to the college, I think.
Member of the Fen.
Unfortunately.
Oh. If there's one thing I have discovered about our neighbors. Gestures at the river, and you know that a ways up the river you would eventually find on the other side within the Broic regions the college. And he goes, they seem to take care of the little person. They do well. In fact, there's actually one of their members here above. He kind of gestures with his little winged finger towards the ceiling, and you look, and there's coming from like above the aura, the like arcane protections, like coming through the floor. This individual has like a whole sphere of magical protection, and it goes through the floor as well. And you can see just this kind of blue-white swirling bowl shape on the ceiling. And he actually, apologies, she actually helped me with my garden. She didn't have to do that.
This is very kind of them.
Would not even let me pay her. So yeah, I'll stand up for the Fen. These are provisions. You look like... Let me pass it onward. You look like you could use it, friend.
I appreciate it very much. I'll make note of this place and tell my father to reimburse. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
I don't have none of it, but I appreciate your kindness. Please, I have other matters to attend to. Be safe out there. Ishva, come here. And then he turns and walks down and starts talking to someone else.
Is there stairs leading up to the upstairs?
Yeah, there's two
Or a
spiral
Mexican?
staircases, and they look to go to the same floor. And you take a little moment to kind of start weaving your way towards there. Sorry, I'm assuming. Are you wanting to go
That's
take
okay.
a peek?
There's no. Matthias was like wing on door. And he makes his way to the stairs.
Okay, we're gonna cut.
Not
real
going
quick.
fully up to. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. We're gonna cut real quick to the rest of the party. Ludum, you're kind of waking up a little bit, and you're like, oh, I'm actually quite comfy for being in a like a U shape over the horse, Amara.
I was gonna say, so as we've been riding since I was up on the horse with him, I actually kind of like scooped him, so he's just like I'm like holding him, so he's not like
your head kind of like
flopped
comes up
over
off her shoulder. You kind of get one of your ears out of the way, and oh man, you've slept great.
Oh. I got it. Where are we? Why do it?
we're looking for rest.
I got it. I gotta ask him.
Do,
I gotta ask him to cast that spell more.
do you feel better?
Well, that's a yeah, probably.
There's like 5% more pep in
not
your
a-
step.
It's,
That's not a good answer at all.
it's all subjective, isn't it?
You've got enough pep for one step.
There's a. I think I'm gonna continue. I'm just gonna keep sitting here. Are they good in there? Who's in there? He kind of looks around.
Where are we? What are we doing? You turn and regard the building. Elian, a centaur, has noticed you all, and after talking to a few other members around their wagon, like unhinged. What's the word I'm looking for? Unlatches the back end from the front end of the wagon, goes up behind, goes up in front of the wagon, kind of like backs over to the stirrups, kind of picks it up with his arms and like clicks them into place, and he clop, comes over with just the front half of the wagon, which there's a kid, and he's in the back. He kind of pops up once the unlatching starts. He starts putting up a little tent. He starts flipping out a little table, and puts a little "we're open" sign right in the front, and they wheels over to Elian. The centaur goes, "Oh, hello there, my fine lass. How are ya doing, diddy? It's such a lovely day. Oh, don't you? It's so the rain, it cleanses away all of it. Oh, come talk to me, my friend. Weary travelers we are, and you are, I assume, as well. Please, come look at some of my wares. It would help us get all the way to Hryl."
Ooh. Insight check.
Go for it. Bayona, you are here as well, and the wagon kind of
I realize now that I've been muted on Discord this whole time and I didn't notice.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought you were talking to your fam.
No, she just hisses immediately.
Okay. You hear something in the cart hiss back. Go ahead.
I rolled a 2 for a total of 7, so I am completely enamored. I'm totally in for this. What do you... Hryl, that's far. What are you doing in Hryl?
Oh, we go every so often. We every time we have a new one. It looks back into the cart where this little elf child kind of is like fixing the little bits and bobs to be in the right order, and he's got his little apron on and he's taking it very seriously and like a look of consternation, his tongue sticking out a little bit as he's thinking real hard. He's trying to like organize all his shit, and who is now at this point kind of looking over to see who's hissing at the wagon. And we like to take a journey with every new one that joins our little tribe, our little nomadic.
This is a thing. Like always, you just travel. You've been all over. Is it just the Feywild, or is it like have you gone other places?
We've been known to dip in here and there to pick up a few fun things, as it were. Some things you just can't find elsewhere, you know. Yeah, if you'd like to take a look at some of our wares, we'll be restocking, of course, once we're in a trial.
Do you accept trades?
Oh. Probably.
I happen to be a fine craftsman myself of tinkering and things. Though I have a couple of spare things. I'm looking for some stuff.
Oh, it's lovely to make your acquaintance. I've not had the pleasure to work with someone who is so versed. I'm afraid whatever you have, I'm sure it will be far too expensive for any kind of trade. We've got simple luck charms and a few fun things found along the way. We collect things that we find on the side of the road. That's how we got you, eh? And he's like, I was gonna die of starvation.
I'm gonna take a look at all the stuff that they have.
As you do that, Bayo, the kid, leans over and he goes, I made the mistake of trying to eat one of these horses, and they scooped me up, and I've been here ever since. Please don't eat me. I'll be nice to our patrons and customers. Go ahead.
Bayo's just gonna like keep eyes on the kid. She's not saying a word back in response to that, but she's gonna try and walk around the wagon and figure out what the fuck hissed back at her.
Start moving around. Start taking a look. I mean, let's roll a. Are you being stealthy, or are you just kind of moseying around to the back?
She's holding eye contact with that child, so I don't think she's really stealthing
Kid
too
is
hard. I think if anything, she's trying to like stay away from the center of attention of the centaur while it's talking to Din.
Okay.
Or while it's talking to Elian.
Much to this dude's credit.
Don't worry about her.
Much to this dude's credit, he does constantly look back to make sure his kiddo's okay. But aside from that, he's not really keeping careful track. He's very focused on the very well-dressed Elian. And
she's got memories, bro. Dreams even.
What might you have to part with? I might be able to find something that might be able to reach up to whatever grandeur I'm sure you've been able to collect along the way.
What do they have? If there's anything from the material plane, I'm interested in that, and I'm also looking for parts.
There's multiple chests. But what one chest has been opened and kind of put up, and as the lid opens, it kind of lifts itself out a bit, and the table kind of spreads out on some hinges that are probably Fen made, probably from the artificery. And as far as what's on there, you got a couple of rocks, a couple of pendants, a couple of strange little knickknacks and bits and bobs, one or two minor potions, but namely there's these little strings with rocks that have a hole in them, and the string kind of weaves through and around these stones with holes in them to kind of dangle like a string of rocks. And
like the wind chime?
You're not sure.
Does anything read magical to me at all?
I think there's some like vaguely magical things that you can see here, but they're not. They're more like spell casting components. You know what I mean? Like this guy might have bat shit tucked away somewhere because that's used for fireball. You know, a couple of little things here and there, but it's mostly bits and bobs and curiosities. There's one strange tool that you can see. There's and it looks like on one end a knife kind of flips out, and on the other end a little like screwdriver kind of folds out and can be put back in, and you can fold the whole thing in half. It becomes a little bit of like scissors and pliers kind of a thing.
I need it. Oh my god.
Well, most importantly, there's like a bottle opener, like a wine corkscrew kind of thing.
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take the weird thing with the strings and the rocks on it. And if there's any gears, springs, or like random pieces of metal, I will also take those as well.
Okay, yeah, you're kind of looking around, and you do a little double take as there's one kind of varnished, kind of ugly, kind of dirty little bit of metal that looks like it's been kind of dug up out of the ground, like a vein of metal, you know, like a natural vein of metal. But you recognize it as star metal.
Ooh, yeah, that.
Likely you realize that these nomads don't know what they've got, because that's actually quite expensive.
I'm going to get all of these things and collect them. Like, okay, so I have this that I would like to obtain from you.
You've got a good eye.
If you are willing to, and I bring my book bag of holding around and I file through some of the chapters and I open one up.
Whoa!
And I take out a, yeah, right? I made this. I also made this, and I go, and the same kind of floating rose-like flower that's got the little twinkles with the glyph on it in glass. I pull that out, and it's just like slightly rotating and like shimmering. I was like, I take that out.
My lady, did you make this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get bored sometimes during.
And soon there's just like, do you remember in Lord of the Rings when the party is surrounded by the forces of Rohan? And like all the horses like surround the three party members of the fellowship? Centaurs. many centaurs just quickly. Bayona, you've just registered that there's like a snake chicken thing in here somewhere, and then suddenly you're surrounded, and kind of just all these centaurs are kind of like jostling up and around, and all of them are wigging out. They're like freaking out over the thing you've crafted. And soon there's, oh, the pleasure must be mine. I must have this thing. You must understand. And I've got much better bits and bobs. And it's got this playful nature to it. You realize that they're just hyping you up. They're gassing you up. They're just like
I have a question.
fawning over your skill.
Because I mean this in the nicest way possible. I've never met a centaur before. Is there anything that like is super annoying as a centaur that's like obviously accessible for everybody else, but you're a centaur?
Ladders.
Like
Ladders suck. You have to have some serious upper body strength to lift the rest of your horse body.
I mean, like in the everyday.
Aiden. 1 second. So funny. Aiden's not at his desk. I just heard him cackling.
I mean in the everyday, in the every you know, your regular moments throughout your.
Well, we don't have a single cobbler to our name.
I'm trying to think if there's any like, you know, if there's like a grabby hands thing that makes, you know, helping with their hooves easier so they don't have to bend over, that I can like whip up really quickly while waiting for this.
Oh.
Back scratcher.
Back scratcher? You can do back scratchers.
Yeah, if you would like to kind of set up shop, that'll probably take your long rest level of time to accomplish.
I'm trying to think of like what I have in my bag that I can like just in like.
Yeah, but if you're gonna set up shop
40.
and start building something, that is gonna take time.
Let me give me. Hey, Amara. I'm like trying to jump through all these centaurs. Do we know how long we're staying here? Because Matthias still isn't back, and I'd like to do something for these lovely individuals. But if we're gonna be leaving, then I have a backup plan.
That's a wonderful question. I'm not sure. I can go try and retrieve Matthias now.
Okay. Yeah, do you want to ask him?
Awake.
I'm gonna do some stuff here. I'm good. You guys, if you guys want to like take a nap or something, and I'll just like turn around and be like, so. Usually, and I'll just go into
start setting up shop. You guys kind of go over to the side of the road across from the tavern. You start setting things up, and you quickly have just like homies. Like you have friends now, and these. Let's get an insight check from Bayo. From Bayo, Elian. Sorry. Specifically from Bayo, who is kind of.
Yeah. Quick question. Is it like one cart of wares, or is this like a caravan?
This is a caravan, but one guy brought half his cart over, and the rest of the caravan is still over by the side of the tavern.
You said insight?
Yes.
12.
12. Excellent. There's just a little bit of a sycophancy to this. They check your bingo cards. There's just a little bit of like, it's not malicious, it's not bad, it's not anything like that, but there is a certain amount of like, oh, this person is wealth, let's suck up to them, you know what I mean? Let's gas this person up, let's hype this person up, make them like us. It's not inherently wrong or anything like that, but it's not something that Elian would notice.
Does Elian look happy though?
Elian's thriving. Elian is so excited to have the shop open up and the mechanics moving back and forth.
If she had a tail, it would be moving at the speed of light.
Just thump, thump, thump.
I feel like if it doesn't seem like they're gonna be like they're not. She said that she'll like trade things, so they're not gonna like take her memories or anything of that like. So she's not in imminent danger of like a con artist from Bayo's perspective.
Yeah, as far as you're picking up on.
She's just gonna vaguely keep an eye on that. And I'm gonna try and check out the rest of the caravan.
Yeah, you kind of mosey on over to the caravan.
Do I see Bayo trying to mosey while I'm doing all of this? Just like in my.
What's your passive perception?
20 now.
Yeah, I gotta honor that.
Finally. Okay, if that's the case, I'm gonna throw Frank up, and Frank's just gonna like just to keep everyone's attention over here, because I don't know what the fuck's Bayo's doing, but I don't really want to get her in trouble. But also like, oh yeah, also this is Frank, and I just putter him out and just to get everyone's attention, just kind of whatever. Awesome. And Frank, I can also like kind of link with, so if anything is coming up, I can also kind of see through him.
Bayo kind of weaving around into these kind of carts. You're in between carts now. You feel kind of alone. You do notice one guy sleeping under a wagon. And he's got like his hat down over his face and he's honk-shoeing real hard. He's gone.
Just light footsteps away.
Yeah, looks to be an Aarakocra of a kind. And as you kind of continue moving and weaving through these wagons, start taking a little look around. You start doing a little poking around. You kind of dip your head in
wanna see
between
what
some
they're
of the.
carrying. I'm
You kind of dip your head
curious.
in between some of the like tent leathers and kind of look about. Roll investigation.
Specifically, I'm looking to see if any of them have exotic pets or specific magic items. Nat 20.
Beef now?
Nat 20.
Nas 20, and if it's perception, you said, that makes it a 26.
Damn.
Oh, sorry, investigation. Investigation's a
Investigation.
23.
Thinking.
Think it.
You. What you will forever refer to as the meat wagon. You find you move
My
one of the tent flaps
kryptonite.
aside and you go as like not processed, but like cured slabs of jerky meat and long giant squares of them, all kind of file cabinet style stored. So it's just these lines of paper essentially, but it's jerky, right? And what you're looking at, you can only describe as candied bacon. And humming and coming around the corner with a kettle in one hip and a hand on the other railing is Blind Grandma. Blind Grandma starts weaving along.
Naked grandma.
And you kind of step back, not really making any noise, as she kind of pauses. Sniffs a little. Sneaks a bit of the candied meat and then like puts it in the pot and then like lifts up some of the goods that she's got in the pot that she's just bought and like stashes it under and like puts it back on top. Let's cut back over to Matthias. You make your way to the stairs and as you go ahead.
I'm only going up enough to kind of peek my head to the top to the next floor.
Beacon. Make a perception check as you start looking like through the legs of people's like under tables, in between chair legs and the shuffling legs of people as you try to look across the room. 6. Okay, you can't see shit. You come down and you go to the other stairway and you kind of mosey up and you peek again, roll again at disadvantage.
At disadvantage? Okay, then we'll 2 d20s then. Lowest is 7, 8, 9, 10.
10! Okay. Well, you were surprised when you recognize this individual. Charl, a cyclops, and a very old one. You can see that he's got.
Love this guy.
You can see that he's got like a floating chair that he's in, and you can see one book kind of floating and open next to him, and he's reading while eating his food, kind of leaned over the table and kind of cutting away at this nice like cut of meat, and he's got a little bowl of chowder off to the side. Cyclops, ogreish, giantish, with again, of course, one massive eye in the center of his head. Very old. And so you see the book is in massive font, and
it's got a letter per page.
Yeah. He's accompanied by 3 little jellyfishing books that kind of stay with him, and he has to like as he keeps reading and cooking. He is accompanied by another individual who is you saw the other day the hoodie I was wearing where the like collar goes up to here. Yeah, it's like that. And then human in appearance, but all along this kind of mohawk line, right? The center going down the back. There are these kind of rocks that kind of seem to be embedded along the skull.
Dope.
Thank you. And that guy is watching. You can see he's got an eye out. He's kind of scanning. He's not looking at you right now. You notice him before he notices you, so you're able to pop down out of sight as his scan kind of takes you around and over. As his scan takes him around and over towards you, you kind of boop, pop back down. Thanks for the
Do I have
lurk,
good
William.
relations with hosts?
Post, you've met once. Din Elian was I believe the one that really like communicated with them a good bit. You met them like from a distance and like waved at one point. So I would say you have a connection, but not necessarily a good one. Elian might have a good connection.
I tipped him with a dream. No, a memory.
Matthias will kind of walk downstairs. And going from the stairs to the door,
Let me
pushing around people. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me interrupt there. As you're coming down the stairs, you actually run into Amara and Ledham, who are kind of stepping in to check in on you, and you kind of are just now coming down the stairs. You see them walking in. Again, welcome to Itter Adderley. Bustling tavern. Itter Adderley. Spell it like chit chat. Chitter chatterly.
Oh. Sorry, I was just the sack of goods over my shoulder. I was just finishing up here. Are we still Matthias like completely lost in thought.
It's just
tired. Yeah, I think the full effects are hit. Like, you know when you're like you're totally fine, then you get home and you're like
the adrenaline wears off. You don't have to perform anymore. Yeah. All that's out of the way, and you just start being like, oh.
I think that's hitting Matthias like a truck. And there's rooms. But we should press on, yeah? We should.
No. I think we should stay.
Okay.
You
Matthias will like walk
my heart
over.
just broke a little.
We'll just walk over to the
God.
innkeeper again, and just. 2 rooms, please.
Yeah, you do want the rooms. Yeah, it's good. What kind of rooms? We have the public rooms where you get access to a bunk bed, and a chest, of course, to keep your things in. Or you could pay a bit more for the private room with a lock on the door.
2 private rooms, please.
2 private rooms. Very good. He's gonna look at the rest of your motley crew that's with you. You see him discard a few keys. Enjoy your stay. Be safe, be blessed. May the lights hold you.
Turns around. Hands a key to Amara. Keeps the key to himself.
The rooms are.
Sorry.
Just.
I'm sorry. You have to be this tall to have a room.
Watches it go
Silence.
over.
And everyone in the
Mom and
room went,
Dad are talking.
"Oh, there you are." I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Are the rooms upstairs? Are they on ground
They
level?
are upstairs.
or-
Yes, they are. They are on the 3rd floor.
Rooms are 3rd floor, and I think I'm going to get some rest. Enjoy, some food or whatever, but I'll be going to my room.
Shall I start your tab?
I look back at everybody else. Yeah.
What's the name I can have for that, please?
One more time, sorry.
What's the name I could have for that? I forgot to turn off my gate again. Silly goose that I am.
Farouja.
Farouja. Farouja.
Oh. Whoopsies.
Oh, fuck.
My lord. Welcome to my humble establishment. I should have known. I should have known. You have the look of... What's the word I want to use here?
Badassery.
You have the look. You have that cock about you.
You have that cock about you. You got this.
It's just this guy over here.
A Farouja. Ah!
What tab? Nice cock.
He goes to completely contrast what just happened. He goes, you have a certain weight, as if you are the ones who have to make difficult decisions for the rest of us, huh? Thank you for what you do in keeping our people safe.
Very welcome. Please allow my family to compensate you afterwards, please. We're only here a night, and we will about to hear very, very quickly, but we'll make mention to my father.
By your command, my lord.
There is going to be a moment where, like, when I get back to, like, my dad and be like, oh, by the way, and a list is going to roll out of names and places.
Yeah.
Here's the tab for our adventure.
Pretty much.
And yeah,
I feel like that's common practice too,
right?
Of like, these are the Sophic people that helped us in our time of need, so that we can help everyone else, kind of mentality, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, go ahead, let him.
I was just gonna say they have someone on payroll for that specific task. It's just like,
yeah, he's just a networker.
That's their accountant, bro.
Yeah, the royal accountant.
The royal checker.
So, if there was a moment where the party kind of all makes their way to the rooms, there'll be like a brief moment of like, this is mine, and Matthias will walk in, just close the door, and just a ka-chunk. Matthias is out for the evening.
Roll me a D100, Matthias.
Marker bingo.
Oops, that's not on the table.
Also, am I loud
Would you
enough?
please go onto the table?
Thank you. Quiet.
I'm a bit
I
quiet.
had to turn
I will
you
turn
on.
myself up a smidgen.
Double zeros and an 8. That is 8.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Very good. Very good. You have, for the first time in a long time,
Good.
untroubled sleep.
Oh,
I wish.
I can hear clicking though.
Clicking.
Fan.
Your
Okay.
mouse click.
I see. Thank you. Mm-hmm. 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 Check.
What did we say? Am I making them a back scratcher or something for their feet?
Well, they don't have any cobblers because they have horseshoes.
Yes, but do they have a farrier?
These are the real questions. Do they have anyone to do their manicures? Is the real question, actually. Like,
That's what I mean. I'm like, can I make them like a long, like...
what if they want to get their nails done?
I like where your
What
head's
do you
at.
call that? What do you call that? What do you call that thing when like you can have something and then like it gets
Retractable?
like it extends?
Protractable?
Retractable? Yeah, sure, that. That's the word.
Extendable.
Yeah.
Extension.
Okay.
There's a specific word for it too. It's like
Yeah. Protractive.
Listen, man,
It's
my
something
students,
like that. It's
my students will ask me how to spell a word, and every time I take my phone out, because I can't remember as soon as they ask me, they're like, "How do you spell like?"
My brain's
I
stuck
don't know,
on
something.
perforated.
It's like something with two S's in it, and I'm like, I don't remember. Let's find out.
Don't ask me to spell Louisiana.
telescopic.
There we go.
Big
Telepathic.
brain.
Oh fuck.
Anyways, continue. Sorry.
Elian, go ahead and make for me a tools check with your tinkering set pack.
That's just a straight roll. Is there something?
No.
added to
That is. It should be the same as your sleight of hand, if I remember correctly. So you can look at your sleight of hand and just roll that.
Sweetness. We're gonna roll this. Okay.
Let's just
Blank.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I should know what this is. This is simple math, and +7. I was correct in my brain. Okay, I second guessed myself. 21.
21. Very nice. You are able to assist them with some gear that will be able to help them reach farther back in their like packs. And this system revolves like a hooking and then the ability to like pull, and you actually make this whole mechanized, not like a pulley system, but something much more
Fishing
refined.
pole? Did you make them a fishing pole?
I did make them a fishing pole, so it extends, but it also has like little grabbies.
She
at the
reinvented
base
the
of it, too.
saddle.
And then also it's
Things
got a
they use
little
in a deep
string on it,
submarine.
so that way when you like reach over, you can pull the string so it holds onto it, and then kind of like not a pulley system, but it like has an adjustable thing and a pulley. And so I'm just gonna go through and like as they just watched me like speed run build this with bits of metal and cogwheels and tools just coming out of a book that is a bag, as they're all just. And I'm like, okay, so in theory, you should be able to. Use this, and then if you use this little pepper thing, this should help you do, and just do the laundry list of things that it could possibly help them with. Like, you could help trim your hooves. You could paint your hooves if you wanted to. You can also reach further back. This could totally work as a back scratcher if you need to get something higher and your hind legs are just too tired for it. You could do that too. It has endless possibilities. I just want this stuff.
You are now being carried around. And you have been given 93 river rocks, like river stones, which are these rocks on their strings, as well as the star metal. But yeah, you are. It's a little over the top. You are given 93 pretty rocks.
I'll find a use for those later.
That's a mystery musket tool.
Amara and Ledum. You do find the rooms. It's directly across the hall from the one Matthias is in right now. Go ahead.
The moment his door shuts, Ledum just turns to like look at the key in Amara's hand and up at her. And then back at the closed door. And he walks over to the innkeeper. And
head back on downstairs.
Excuse me. Hi.
Closer.
There was just a quick miscounting. You saw that I was part of the Faruja party. Yeah, we need one more room. Private, please.
Of course. He hands you 2 more rooms. He hands you 2 keys and a bottle of wine. That's like you
opening a tab and your buddy orders like cognac, and you're like,
he's like, oh, you just need a nut bar. Here's the entire hotel. We'll put on the tab.
in this whole thing of like inside with the rooms, like have I been able to create the stuff and like walk into?
You've been outside with the centaurs, and if you would like to head in now, absolutely. But this is where you would enter into the narrative.
Yeah, I would like to see this. Be like, oh, so we are staying, and I go up to let him.
Thank you. Ah. Oh, hi.
It's just me.
I don't know. I don't know in here. You didn't say hi. You just walked up. Very loud.
I thought you saw me.
Scared.
You know, your little.
I wasn't looking that way. I'm not always looking behind me.
Are we getting rooms? And little Frank flies in with me.
Hang on, I've been working on this.
Yes. And he looks back at the innkeeper and goes, I will make sure the Farouja grandfather pays you back or something. And turns around, kind of. He has the 2 keys in his hand, and then he kind of looks at Ellie and goes, "Hang on a second," and I'm gonna run upstairs and check the rooms.
Okay.
So you can take the better one.
Which one's bigger?
Which one's got the kink?
They're all pretty uniform.
We don't know.
In that they're like party rooms. So well, actually no, they wouldn't be party rooms. That'd be elsewhere. Sorry, apologies.
Party rooms. Hold on.
Yeah, those are like suites, and so you've got like a living room, and like a wet bar, and like a balcony, and then multiple other smaller rooms for bedrooms and stuff. That's like a party room. But these rooms are a bit more mundane by necessity. This isn't like extravagant life living here, but they do have a plethora of different types of beds. Like you've got a hammock, you've got like a nest, like up in one corner, like kind of like 5 feet off the ground that you can like climb up into, a couple of bunk beds, and a couple of like changing, like 2 changing rooms. The window is barred, but you can see out into the rest of the King's Road in the forest you just came from. You can go to the other side of the room and see the other side, because again, this is a very like skinny building, and you can see the river, and it's beautiful rose water, with the more threatening brambles that lie beneath, but it makes for a very tumultuous kind of glassy river visual.
Lidim's gonna.
Is my music being weird?
Something is glitching. Yeah.
Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it was just my headset.
Yeah. I saw everybody react. Bop. It does that sometimes. You just gotta re-up it. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. That was a journey.
That was part of the process, actually.
Yeah. So there isn't one that's bigger, is my point.
Okay.
Are we rooming individually?
Let him kind of it comes back out, peers out. Well, yeah, no, I think Matthias kind of insinuated that, and he points to the locked room. It was like, he's
wait,
he's over there.
Bale, hold on, and I grab. Can I take one of these? I'm just gonna.
Okay. It just like takes it out of his hand.
Just like Elian, I'm just like, wait, Elian, no, here. And I give you also my key, because I saw that there were bars on the windows, and I don't like that. So I'm going to go outside and cast plant growth to make a little hammock in the tree.
Oh, hell yeah.
And a moss blanket.
Question. How close are you to the tavern? And are you going off into the woods? You going by the river? Are you able to see the tavern? Or are you going farther into the woods? You staying kind of visual? What's safest for you? What's the ideal tree location in this scenario to make a bed from?
I'm going to go over by the river.
Excellent, fair.
And where I go, so from the window, you did say that you can see the river from the window. So I'm assuming that I'm finding a spot where I can also see.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
tavern.
absolutely. Yeah, you find a nice like low hanging tree, a small hill surrounded by golden grass, and you're able to kind of first greet the 3 birds that reside within the small beehive that's just starting within the tree. Make friends with everybody, and then use it as you slowly weave the bed together. You know, druid stuff. Maple tree. Bayona.
Yep.
Bit of a conundrum on your hands as Grandma stays kind of nearby, gumming on the jerky and kind of cackling to themselves.
That's so weird. Anyway.
Eh? Who's there?
Just the Homer Simpson.
Mayak, you pulling pranks on Grandma again? I'll dunk you in the fucking river. I'll do it this time, I swear to God.
Aside from the extremely enticing meat, there wasn't any signs of exotic pets or magic items. On
Roll
the
stealth as you continue your investigation.
Gotcha.
Hey, what up, Ben? Who gave Grandma gum?
Plus, it's bacon flavored.
She ain't got no teeth. She's old.
23.
It's travel rations. 23. Okay.
I'll come back when Grandma's not there. I want one of those fucking meat blocks.
Okay. So, odds or evens, Kiki?
Odds.
Odds. You find a strange geometric shape that floats, and it kind of churns a little bit, kind of an impossible shape as you're looking at it, kind of folding in on itself here and there, and then it has this kind of sine noise, kind of like a like this kind of hum whistle kind of merging synth sound as it greets you. It is in between 2 mirrors.
Contain it.
Yeah, and then
It's
those 2
geometry.
mirrors and the entity is in kind of this snow globe.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Chat, you don't know this about me. I have a snow globe collection, and I did spend like an hour last week showing Longshot
That was amazing.
friends my snow globe collection. Anyway, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Oh. Okay.
I have a fear.
You cast Detect Magic, and you are met with the first ever that you've registered before or ever heard of, to your knowledge, organized aberrant.
Yeah.
Aberrant's too many hands, too many teeth, always like an odd number of things, or just non-geometric and very messy and chaotic. It's always kind of nightmarish. They're kind of alien looking. Sometimes they're pretty, but they're very rarely mathematically appealing, if that makes sense. This is a strange little geometric warble, and it kind of chirps at you a little bit. I wouldn't say chirp, but chimes at you in a way, in its own way. This kind of synth sound.
Any specific school of magic that's associated with it, or it's just fucking weird. It's
Conjuration.
Just a fucking weird thing.
Conjuration
Cool.
magic.
I look around with detective.
thank you,
to
Ben.
See if anything else pings.
Yeah, you look about. You notice a like rug that seems to have some magical properties to it. A couple of mundane magical properties, but go ahead and make an Arcana check. You register the an ever clean rug. You know, this thing doesn't get dirty. It's very well made. This, that, and the other thing. There's other magical properties to it. It's rolled up and stashed and kind of battened
Being
down.
rolled is magical to Bayo. She don't know how that works. That's fucking weird.
But yeah, you are able to determine that there's more going on, but it's beyond you.
Nothing else pings up. She just
Not in here.
back away.
You kind of back away. I know you're there. Roll performance.
Yes.
Who's the spell slot going to, Ben? It's time for Everclean Rug. Move over ever smoking bottle. It's impossible shape. It's a dress that's both blue and black, but also white and gold.
It's an 18 for the performance.
18 on the performance.
Just pretend to be a cat.
Whipples! It starts coming over and is like reaching down by your ankles, trying to find a cat.
Very, very, very like silent and acrobatic. I'm going to grab the top of the wagon and swing over it. Get on the other side of it.
All right, and that's where we grab our first break. We'll be right back. Chat, enjoy the sneak peek into what you can find on the YouTube. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye!
And that's not why I'm not allowed back to Oklahoma.
I hope it came out okay.
It's honestly not surprising.
I guess it didn't come out okay.
It's like, don't bring the chimpanzee into Target. Like, all right.
Target needs to chill a little.
Listen, they told you not to bring a bull into a china shop. They said nothing about the chimp in Target.
So,
I mean, she's
Bayo.
kind of got a point.
Sleep.
It's not the music I meant to put on. It was so sad. Yeah. Bayo, you what'd you get on that stealth check?
It was a stealth or yeah, it was stealth. Which one? Do I roll again?
Yeah, roll.
I think the last
Oh,
thing
I'm
I
so
rolled
sorry.
was
Roll
performance.
acrobatics as you clamber
I
up
don't
on out
remember
of
what
there.
the fuck's going on, man. I just work here. 12 plus 2, 14.
Okay, you avoid the blind grandma.
I'm just gonna take one of the meats if no one's there.
You double back up and around and down. Now roll sleight of hand.
Very well. 13.
13.
The way you're holding that makes me want to roll again, but I'm gonna hold on to that info, I think.
Okay. You get some of this dried, cured meat, and you tuck it away. And as your timing is perfect because you're just now walking away from the caravans as all the centaurs are kind of migrating back to their camp.
Ooh,
Um,
awkward meat-shaped lump in my pants.
No.
yeah, as you round the corner, you run into Elian.
Oh, hi.
We actually run into each other because that'd be hilarious.
Sure.
My knee.
Oh, hey! Hey, so we're staying
Hero.
we're staying for a long rest here at the tavern, and I have a room key. We have a couple of room keys, but I don't know if you want to bunk with me or do whatever. There's an extra bed in my room. I think they have individual rooms. I don't know, but
We are staying.
yeah, we're taking a nap, taking a long rest.
We didn't
I mean, I don't-
take a nap. I feel like you just took a nap.
we also just did a huge thing and succeeded in our...
We didn't do a huge thing. We watched Ledham do a huge thing, and then I guess Matthias too.
We've also been traveling for a while, which is
You're
tiring.
not used to that.
Matthias needs a big sleep.
Oh, he needs
I
a
think-
pillow and a blankie.
Hey, cozy's
don't
cozy.
you? God.
Cozy's cozy. You know. Anyways, I have extra cozy if that's, or I don't know how you. Have we slept in a tavern yet as a group? I can't remember.
Yeah, we have. We didn't really sleep there very
Yeah.
much because we broke out and a dead people place caught on fire.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that's right. Anyways,
I
there's a
broke a
room. Did you
window.
wanna? We're staying here for a hot spell. So if you wanted to, I have a room
Just-
key.
Start walking in the direction that Elian came from.
Yeah, we start heading back.
Okay. Bayona, welcome to Itter Adderley. There is one thing that hits you. This glazed kind of browned sugar smell that reminds you of a brief time before these times. They made a similar dish, a similar dessert. Otherwise, pretty loud.
I scan the room for somebody familiar and doesn't find anyone.
I think you'd see Amara.
Aside from that, that's not what she was looking for. It's like zzz, zzz. I think that she's just gonna assess the room. Stick window, why?
Oh, Amara,
Looking
you're
at the
outside.
person
I'm
who
wrong.
owns this place.
You go up to
No.
the individual who seems to be running this place, Narakokra, and he goes, "Ah, welcome. Why? Oh,
Stick window, why?
security. People can't sneak out without paying or sneak in and steal things or hurt people.
I don't like it here." Just turn to Ellie and I don't like it here.
You could sleep
There's
on the
some
roof.
places that are just gonna.
We have place on roof.
I like
Open sky. Fresh
this
air.
now feels like a trap. I don't know if I like it anymore.
Go ahead and have a look up there, and if you like it, I'll make sure that the corner stays free for you.
He's
Begrudgingly.
being nice. You don't have to hiss at him for being nice. He's being.
Not
Do you want to go up on the roof, or do you want to stay
Not
in
everything coated in honey is sweet. And it just stares at Elliot.
That sounds extremely profound. Are you going on the roof, or are you staying in the room?
Just takes my learning away and goes up to the roof.
Two of you head up onto the roof, where you can see many, maybe 8 or so Aarakocra, that are drinking some wine, talking to each other. A little bit of a nicer area. You can hear the bard in the corner with a harp. This beautiful, extravagant thing. And they're kind of playing along next to a person with an oud, which is similar to a guitar. I believe its origin comes from Egypt. Kind of a mesmerizing ambiance, which is contrasted by, as you guys kind of step up here and look around, kind of get comfortable, a flies
Towers.
overhead. Yeah, going incredibly fast.
What is that?
All but 2 of the Aarakocra like look up, look at each other, and then fly off in the direction that the ship went. They're going in the direction that you all just came from. 2 of them look at each other and shrug, continue their time drinking. The bards go back to their sets.
What the fuck?
I go up to the 2 air cookers that are still drinking.
Hello, dear.
Hello, gents.
How are you?
Hi. I'm fine. Well, and yourself?
I am excellent, fair. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Oderic.
One more time, please.
Oderic.
Oderic.
Indeed. And this is my compatriot, Stefan. Stefan, she kind of does a little head nod. They have bows and hoods. They seem to be rangers.
Are they both male? Or
Nope, one male, one mask, one femme presenting.
Cool. I take back me saying gents. 2 questions. I'm Elian, by the way. Pleasure to meet you. 2 questions. 1, what was that? And 2, have you ever played a game called Pharaoh? This seems like the perfect ambiance for a game of Pharaoh. I had no idea what that was.
Says, I'm not sure that we have. I've never heard of Pharaoh. That was likely one of the noble houses. I'm sure something's going on. There always is something going on somewhere. Indeed. We don't concern ourselves with the loftier duties of the nobility. We find it a bit tedious. We took the road long ago. They look at each other lovingly.
I can understand that. I can understand that. I just am wondering what that is because I've never seen that before. I haven't really left, I'm just exploring. And there's a lot of new things that I've never seen before. Do you know which noble house that was? Should I be concerned?
Judging by, I'm sure it's fine, but judging by everyone who left, I would say that that would be the Wyhauer family.
Interesting. Gotcha.
Oh, hello.
Oh, this is my dear friend Bayona. She's very feisty, but she's awesome.
Well met.
Anyway, I'm just looking for some people to play some Pharaoh. Some people don't like the game of Pharaoh because it's kind of not it's kind of like Liar's Dice-ish, but with cards and a couple of other rules.
Oh, I know
It's
Liar's
super fun.
Dice. Yeah, let's play.
It's a rigged game. The whole point is it's a rigged game. I'm just doing it because it's fun to play, but at the same time, just trying to get information and good conversation going. I'm gonna preface it of whatever is win or lost here. I'm not really a fan of just if the game goes south and you lost everything. I'm not really the kind of person to actually take that. So if you'll lose a big sum, I'm not gonna be heh, that sucks, because I played in a game once and someone did that and I felt really bad, so I just give it back. It's just a fun game. There's no win or loss or of anything.
Okay.
It's just a fun game.
Bayo, do you play?
I don't think Bayo knows how. You'd have to teach her, but I do want to note which way the quote-unquote Wyhauer ship went.
In the direction you came from.
Excellent.
Yeah, they went back to the source.
Suffolk.
What's up?
So they went
We're in Suffolk, right?
Yeah, and you guys are still in Suffolk, but you're kind of on the border by the river. Here, I'll take us to the map. But oh no, I can't. I don't have the thing set up.
No. Never mind.
Should be able to. Let me just do a that, and then do a this, and then do a this. Well, okay, hang on. You know what? I'm gonna fix that on the second break. After a couple rounds of the game, was that?
It's a game of bets. The winner is whoever has the most bets, but it is heavily leaning towards the house wins, basically.
Sure. After a few games,
that's what lies.
Stephen turns towards Bayona, who says, "How have been your journeys on the road?"
Upstairs. Kind of nudge Bayo. Come on, it's good conversation. It's good. It's good society learning.
They are good for my appetite.
An outlander, perhaps?
I don't know what that means.
Someone who lives by themselves out in the woods.
Not usually by myself, yes.
I understand.
That is.
I've seen a lot of things in our travels, but there's some weird stuff too that happens. But I mean, it's also the Feywild. The Feywild's always weird. But since you guys,
You're saying this in character?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the Feywild's always weird. But is there anything else in your guys' travel, since took a different route, which I think is super cool, that you've noticed or anything? I'm gonna say I'm a wanderer. I've really enjoyed wandering so far, and I'm probably gonna keep doing it. But I like to tinker and stuff, so I don't know. Anything interesting or juicy? I also love gossip, by the way. If you want some hot goss, I got that too.
Roll persuasion.
+5. Dirty, nasty, filthy 20.
Dirty, nasty, filthy 20?
Yep.
Well, we took a job. And we're looking for a little lost noble. Maybe you've seen her. She's got kind of this peachish blondish hair.
I'm so glad I have blue hair right now that's above the table. No. It's kind of, we haven't really run into too many people. This is the most the closest tavern we've been to in a minute, just because we've been wandering around.
Do
But
nobles get lost?
Yeah, right? That just seems...
Well, apparently this one ran
ran
away from home. I know, but usually it doesn't take much to bring them back. It's been known to happen from time to time. A noble of some kind decides they just can't take it anymore, and they have a bit of a row and storm off. And sometimes they need to be brought back. If they don't come back on their own, they might be stuck somewhere.
Why need bring back? Sorry, I am told society is weird to me. Don't really know what that word means yet, but I'm figuring it out.
The nobility are people that are loosely trusted with the managing of the overall. It kind of goes into a very kind of how government works, like if you were trying to teach to a child. and then it talks about some of the duties and some of the responsibilities and stuff like that, and then ends with, and eventually those people need to be replaced by their children one day, and then they'll have to take on the duties and kind of move on from there. And
So like matriarch.
sometimes.
You know, that's really weird. I do think I saw a noble person downstairs. They like, I don't
Really?
know which room they went into. Yeah, I've seen them on the road before. They were blonde at some point.
Blonde. Did they have a name?
Yeah.
We're looking for
you
an
know,
alien.
I'm not very good with names.
And for the states of purposes, Elian, you did not yet say your name. I think we might have covered that, and I apologize.
No, you said
But-
you told them my name.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, I
perfect.
did say Bayona. I know
Yes.
that. I don't remember.
Well,
I'm
apparently
internally
she's-
freaking the fuck out right now, so I don't know what I said prior.
Well, apparently her brother is pretty set on finding her.
Ew, brother. What is brother?
Brother is
Like a
kin.
sibling.
Like a man?
In this case.
Eh. Eh.
That's gotta be.
They
that's gotta
keep
be
those?
Stephen kind of chirps in laughter, and Oderate kind of like, I don't get it.
Hey.
Little into his drinks.
No.
Man, that must be one really concerned sibling if that's the case. To hire, you know, some very trustworthy and capable people as yourselves to.
I thought it was strange. Usually these kind of things come from the head of house, done very secret, or maybe an ambassador of a kind or something like that. It's unusual for a brother to strike out on their own accord and try to keep things on the down low. Went to proffered to speak with the head of the family, and it became clear that this was for the brother.
Hummingbird, you said these are trustworthy individuals. Just so I understand, you are merchants? How much costs your job?
Well, we're rangers mostly, but we're countrymen. We can traverse the land with relative ease and relative speed and relative safety.
But like, how much for fine noble?
Oh, well, we're hoping to get enough to get ourselves a place in Broick.
So you have not discussed trade at
It's less monetary if need be, but it's also simply they'll help us purchase a place on their coin
all.
over
So
in
if
Broick.
somebody else could get you place, would you do it for them instead?
Possibly. Sounds shady.
Wait, I missed the question. I was looking up something for my spell. What was the question?
She was asking them if somebody else could get them a place in Brogue like they're wanting instead, would they change who they're taking the order from, essentially?
Let him you wander up.
Oh, hi, Rabbit!
He turns around. This is immediately like he like kind of comes up, and then like halfway up the stairs, sees social interaction going on, and like turns around right as Bayo turns out.
No, Bunny, come, Bunny,
This-
come.
He's still on the stairs, just like his head is visible.
There's more of you!
Just like slowly like signaling with my eyes to like, not Elian, it's not Elian.
Oh man,
I
good
go-
luck
I
with
get-
that.
Trying very hard. She's not gonna be successful in this. I'm trying to like signal to not say a certain thing, but I don't know how to tell him not to say the certain thing. And I don't have message.
Are you okay?
I do.
I'm having a stroke.
Oh.
Bond's
He
name's
kinda-
a strong
he
knock.
stumbled. He
Call
walks
ambulance.
up to Bayo and just cure wounds.
Thanks. Rabbit, have you met
better.
Hummingbird? Just pointing at Elliot. Just
Did you all
hummingbird.
meet on the
Just
road?
hummingbird. Oh, this is friend from school.
He just he's turning between everyone.
From the school, you say?
Long way back. Way
Yeah.
back.
Over at the
I'm a
fen?
scholarship student.
Long ago at the
The-
same time.
Hedrick.
Long ago at same time I'm
Students.
I'm sorry. Are these two bothering you? And he turns to the birds.
No.
Oh,
Have a drink.
good job. He turns to Bayo. Good. Like this. Is,
I am
Successful
making
social interaction.
conversation. Hummingbird
you're
said we
so
should
good at-
play game.
he turns around again.
Amara, you are at the bottom of the building, a little farther out towards the river, and people do not account, especially people like Bayo, to that how much their voice carries. And so while to Bayo and Elian and Ledum, your voices are kind of staying mixed in with the music and the ambiance and stuff like that. Amara, you've been listening to this whole conversation from your little spot down by the river.
Okay. I'm gonna wild shape into a hawk so I can fly my little tuchus up there.
Me
And I'm
forgetting how to
going-
spell her brother's name.
And as I'm flying up, I'm going to just like kind of dive
Okay.
and just land on the table.
And the ranger, the mask ranger, kind of like reels back, but the femme ranger just pulls a knife and reaches and tries to grab the eagle that has just dive bombed into.
I like flap and then wild shape back into my my elven form, and I'm just, whoa, I'm sorry.
Oh. And
That
then
was a rough landing.
and then
That's a whole person.
Stephen rolls a 19 on the hold person. Succeeds. Like, whoa, no! Turns and looks at you. Let him.
Person, don't jump to conclusions.
Don't jump down onto the table.
Well, you
Are you
didn't
all
see
right,
anything
dear?
coming from
Was there a
mile.
headwind? Are you well? Come, please, have a drink. This is another one of your compatriots.
Do you have a habit of just pulling a knife out on birds whenever they land near you?
I'm not usually surprised by nature.
This is Belf, Bear Elf.
Nice to meet you, Belf. I apologize for pulling a knife on you. Friends?
You may have to earn my trust. I don't know.
The other one puts a bottle of wine into her hand. Friends?
Damn, they're very persuasive.
They're locked in. They're a power couple.
I grabbed the bottle of wine. Is it opened?
Not this one.
Okay. Can I tell if it's been tampered with?
Yeah, make an investigation. Kind
Swear
of.
to fucking God, if I roll another nat 1, I'm gonna lose my mind. No, nat 20!
Oh, let's go.
Hold on. Picture. Where's my phone? Oh, it's in my book.
Does
I thought you said in
detect
your butt.
thoughts? The initial one, they can't tell that it's being cast on them. Yeah.
Surface thoughts. They
Okay.
don't know.
What was the roll though?
Investigation.
So 23.
Yeah, this is a mediocre, a little above average bottle of wine that has not been tampered with. You can see the wax is still poured over in place over the cork. You see no messings with the cracks or any kind of arcane shenanigans.
Dorp. Cool. I just pull out like my dagger and I just like flick the cork out. And then I just take a swig and then I hand the bottle to Ledum.
Nice. My God!
Sets it on the table again.
Alien putting cards back out and shuffling, putting cards back. Elian's been babying the same cup of wine this entire time because she kind of doesn't really drink. Like, she'll take a sip and be like, like, so she's babying it. And while this is sort of, now that there's more people and we're getting into the stuff, she's gonna kind of keep probing at the question, but like in a lighthearted sense.
Which question?
Of just I'm gonna say the next question, but like the way that I'm trying to go about this is just like, oh, we're having a regular day, like, so how's work been, like that, like kind of like interaction of so I mean that's so touching that a brother's trying to find their sibling. Like, that's, I mean, what do you think the end goal is for that? Or do you even ask questions like that in your job? Like, it's just so interesting for...
It's a little bit
hire.
different for each court. Like, the Valiant court, for example, would be entirely impossible to split them apart, right? So, sorry, dear?
The what for?
The Valiant
Don't
court,
say,
the
don't
Night
touch,
court.
No. And he did the, like, one of his just... the shadow people, the people of the, what is the night?
The
realm
Night
called?
Court.
Valiant?
The Night
You mean
Court.
the night court?
No,
Yeah.
Is there another word for besides Van?
Nightward, the Night
Theo's
Court,
eyes, would
the
you?
Court
the
of
people
Dusk.
Nightward.
You could, yeah.
The people Nightward, and he's kind of like he's eyes over to Bayo several times, like trying to cue them in, like.
I strongly recommend you don't use the name of they who shall not be named.
Let him just slams a hand on the table and goes, "All right,
Stay blurry for a second.
Good
Rein it
night."
back in.
And as he lifts his hand up out of the shadow, he just pulls a black rabbit, and it is his fine familiar.
Stab, no.
Stop doing that! Stop killing any animal on the table!
Sends it over between Bayo and them on the table, and it's just gonna sit there. I'm listening, but I have something I needed. I'll just be,
Okay.
good night. And he's gonna go to his room.
Picking up on all of this to a certain degree, Stephen, the femme presenting of the two, looks to Bayona, kind of looks him up and down. Are you a barbarian?
That is what they called me as.
I've always been curious. How do you wield your anger?
Very carefully. Eyes twitching.
Really? Oh, it must be a bit of a stigma then. It's the assumption amongst many people who don't know any better, it seems, is that the rage is like a mindless beast, and there's danger to your allies and those with people like that. Would you say that that's not true?
It looks at where the rabbit was. Looks back. It's very ironic that he's disappeared at this very moment. No, I wouldn't say that they danger anyone else aside from enemies. No, I'm very cognizant of my attacks.
While this is happening,
That's good. Yeah.
if we're sitting on the floor, right? Like, we're just kind of like...
You're at a table.
Like Japanese
We're at
style
a table?
table, or
Yeah, I mean you can be on the floor, kind of the nest, but there's like a floor table. You know what I mean,
Little table.
Japanese style.
Yeah. While this is happening, since Bayo's sitting directly next to me and her hair is that long, if possible, I'm gonna, with the like the bottom of her braids, kind of like if they're anywhere near her, Elian is like fidgeting with the like braids like at the bottom, just kind of retwisting the bottom. Hopefully not like having Bayo notice, but like she's so anxious, she's like, I need something to fidget with. and she found Bayo's hair, not her own hair, to like fidget with, and it's just kind of re-braiding the bottom of it and undoing it and re-braid, but like at the very
Well,
bottom
your hair's
of the long
so
braid.
long, Bayo.
It's so long. Bayo's eyes keep twitching, and you don't know if it's because a certain name was mentioned, though I don't know if you're caught up on that lore yet. You don't know if it's still a remnant of when it was twitching before when Vayant was mentioned, or if it's because you're fucking with her hair.
She's just like playing with it, but like on the floor, like not on the floor, but like just kind of under the table, just fidgeting.
Elian,
So
hold on, I need to do a thing.
do it.
Elian, you prick your finger, and you're like, and you look down and you kind of look a little closer, and there, especially at the end, are like sharp bits woven in to the braid.
Ow.
I got a few thistles and quills in there.
Roll credits.
Hey, welcome in, Raiders.
Oh,
Roll
those
credits.
are-
Also, big thanks to Sleepy Text Boy. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Try as you might, Elian, you don't get any more useful information. You gather that they've been hired to find you and bring you back to the Hiri court on the payroll of your twin brother. And they don't seem to have much more information other than that. They have a general description of you, but it still has the peach hair. It touches not on your artificer prowess or your rogue prowess or anything of that nature, simply a description. Yeah, is there anything else we would like to cover before we get our long rest?
I'm just wondering where they're from.
Oh, we're from Browick. Yeah.
So you're asking Spring Court for a house in Summer Court?
Yeah, we take the jobs where we can get them, and we're relatively picky and choosy by nature. We kind of run within our own circles. We come recommended, or we are recommended to others. And these individuals look to be both level 20. Maybe like level 18, some kind of very high level.
They're higher than us.
But there's only 2 of them.
Yeah, we could barely hold off one of them, but that was 5 levels ago.
And they seem pretty good at dodging any other information getting out.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You go ahead.
They are here in Suffolk. From Browick. So they knew you were in Suffolk.
And then I got my eyeball lens, and it stopped working, and scrying stopped working while we were in Suffolk. So I'm not surprised.
That's crazy. Anyway. So just you two all doing all this? That must be so tiresome. Speaking of tiresome, Hummingbird, are you tired?
I mean, yeah, I could go for a rest. Did you want to stay up here, or did you want to go down to the room?
Oh, I see that they are having a good time up here. I think I will take it downstairs.
Yeah, let's go get some rest.
Oh, Belf, I forgot you were here.
I'm just like sitting and like watching everybody. Just essentially a babysitter.
Oh, you're so quiet, so stealthy.
Okay. They bid you a good night, and then they kind of return to their conversation with each other. And
While they're leaving, I'd like to do some Christmas level thoughts while we're leaving.
while you're leaving, got you.
Yeah.
the first thing you get is the halfling that's on the harp that's like C D E F C D E F C D E F, doing their best. But Odorit, you get the surface level thoughts of Hummingbird is cute. I should find it. I wonder what her, and then turns to Stefan. Wonder what her favorite bird is. I should come up with my own type of name. That's really sweet. Just enamored. Just kind of this enamored sense. And then Stefan, something along the lines of I wonder what circle that druid was from.
So, Bayo.
Yeah, I'm walking Elian downstairs, and like as we leave, it was so nice to trade sense with you. Bye.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
I don't know what you mean by meat. Just like heads back down the stairs with Elian.
So, okay, so Amara's key here, Ledim's keys here. Bayo? Did you wanna
Where's your room?
share a bunk?
She's very. You can tell she's being very serious. And she's scanning the area for anyone else that might be looking for you.
That one, and I point at whichever one had the two. Oh, okay. And I go inside.
And I follow after her, and I close the door.
Amari muted.
Oh no!
That one did psychic damage.
Rewind.
I just took 10 psychic damage. Fuck.
I saw the no, yeah, you, yeah. That's all I got.
Yeah, so I'm right behind them, and I'm like actually pushing them both in also, and then I'm like, you know, looking behind me and then shutting the door. And I just look at them both. I don't think that we should stay in this room. I think we should go outside. There's bars on the windows. I don't like that. And I don't like that they're looking for you.
But if we go
Pointing
out,
to
that
Elian.
will be suspicious.
Not if they see us.
They are rangers. Their job is in the wilderness.
I'm gonna say, Ledim,
Yeah,
you're
out of
also
their terrain.
relatively nearby with your black rabbit that you've kind of summoned and you're pretending to fuck around with. Just accordion rabbit. I don't know.
I have let him set up the rabbit, and then just he went back to his room, and it's the one in the hallway where there's a bright light shining through under the doorway as if there's like a floodlight going on.
Okay.
But he's closed his door in there, and he's just listening. The rabbits followed them, and is kind of listening.
Okay.
He's keeping up to date with what's going on.
Okay. You're in the Discord call, but you're like cooking.
In the Discord call, but muted.
Yeah. Matthias, in one room, you just hear the. And then in the other room, there's just high beams coming from under the door as the three of you guys kind of peer back out.
By aliens.
And Amara, you said you were setting somewhere. You're setting off, or everyone's setting off.
So if you think that you want to stay inside, that's fine. But I can camouflage us down by the water. If you want.
The only person more naturey than a ranger is a druid. And Amara does show you, or explain to you, the method with which you're able to camouflage. Amara?
Yes.
Yeah, but like, how do we get down there without them seeing us?
We just go for a walk. They are up there right now. We go for a walk. Just don't act weird and let go of my hair, please.
Still got it.
By the way, why is there spiky stuff in your hair? That hurt.
Those are trophies.
Also, what do you mean trophies?
Things I've killed.
Am I gonna get a bloodborne pathogen from this?
What?
Matthias just wakes up.
You're fine. Anyway.
Yeah, but like, why is it in your hair? Isn't that gross?
How else was I supposed to carry it? Do you want to talk about this right now, or the people hunting you?
You literally cannot, like you see Elian kind of glitch because there's a part of her that would rather not deal with the thing that she is currently dealing with, which is the fact that someone just found her without knowing, and that she still is being looked for. And there's also the look on her face, like when they came back down and Amara was like, I don't like that they're looking for you, and there was a slight look of like, oh, he's looking for me, shit. Like, there was a split of that, and then also like, no, I genuinely want to know like why, like her ADHD is just like, okay, but like why is there sharp things in your hair? Like she's very much like kind of glitch. She does not know how to
very
deal with
Shalon coded.
Okay. Hummingbird, I will answer your question with more detail or whatever the fuck. But we got to get you somewhere safe first. Do you think here is safe under their noses? Or do you think going out where not Belf, sorry, Mara can camouflage us? What does sorry mean? Later. Anyway.
I mean, I always say the best place to hide a book is a tree is in a forest. You know, if you're wanting to look for something, hide it in plain sight. So I usually hide all the books I'm not supposed to be reading in another place in the library. Yeah, I mean, if you want to hide a book
in forest?
No, if you want to hide a tree, you hide it in a forest.
Oh.
So
Bayo doesn't know paper is tree.
Sure, yes, let's go outside. We should probably tell Matthias at some point, but...
Oh, he is fine.
Amara.
Don't worry, he'll just go up and make his own decisions. He's fine.
Okay, so top of the tavern.
Okay.
Where they're sitting. Where's the river in conjunction?
On the other side. They're on the side of the building so that they can watch the road and see any coming and going people.
Okay, and then where's the entrance?
By the road as well.
Okay.
Is there a back entrance?
There's...
Hey,
welcome in, everybody. Welcome.
So what I think we could do is, instead of going out, I don't want to try to find a back exit. So if we go out the front, what I can do is I can control flames on the candle that was on. Is there a candle on their table or something that's lit? Okay. I'm going to control flames and make the flames burst, you know, drawing their attention, and then we can slink on the wall around the side. And then get out to where I built the hammock.
You're sure
distraction.
Wait a second. So you guys booked rooms on my name, and then you're not even going to
I understand. I didn't either.
Turns out they're being hunted. It's an emergency.
This entire time, I've been like, we should give the keys back. We should give the keys back.
When you finally get to your
He's just a
dad.
little rabbit on a big bed in a room full of other beds, and he's like, wow.
He's like stacked all the mattresses, you know?
Pee the popper.
Okay.
It's giving back rooms.
They have vantage point right now by being high. They quite literally can see most of the outside of this building, and I think that's why they are perched there. I mean, that's where I would perch if I wanted to find someone, so if we go out, we have to find a way to make us not look like us, or have a very, 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 very convincing construction. And I don't know if the flames are enough.
I mean, if you were sitting at a table playing cards or just having a drink and a flame just burst in front of you, where would your attention be? You would look at the flame. You wouldn't go right
Nearest
to the
exit,
road.
I think.
Well, I'm not going to envelop them in the flames. I'm just gonna.
I mean, if
Like-
we
like a
really wanted
firework.
to distract them, I could actually like make a distraction that most people up there would be
Like
distracted
what?
with.
One of your thingies,
Yeah, I can make a thingy. Then and it's
like a
It's
magic
technical-
thingy, or like a metal thingy.
like a magic thingy. The
Sorry,
technical
can you read
term
that? I
for
zoned out.
the technical term for it would be a hypnotic pattern that I can cast up to 120 feet.
Don't do that.
Or not.
I could
Okay.
always send Onyx up there.
Who?
Is the rabbit still up there?
Rabbit's with you guys.
What's up, the
Rabbit's just sitting in the corner of the room watching this.
And then every now and then, like, trying to get under Matthias's door and then going back.
Let them. Can you blink if you're listening? Just stare at the bunny.
The rabbit,
Blink
like,
twice
one
if
eye.
you're
Just frog
Blink.
blinks.
Yeah.
Blink twice if you're listening.
Okay, is there a way that we can just like? I cannot teleport, but I can like a step through the air, water. I can do that and get away. Can you do anything similar?
More people arrive and start. The place gets a bit
I mean,
busier while you
It
guys
is
are
best
discussing.
if we stay in this room and we keep it locked for
mean,
them
I
to
can-
think that we are still in here.
I mean, I can teleport.
That works.
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh,
Please wait. Hold on. 1 second.
Wait, is
2
there a
seconds.
window? Because I can teleport to that outside if I can see it.
So, hold on.
I can see the whole place in my head, like we're playing BG3 and everyone's like stealth crouched by the front door and like eyeballing the angle and the two Aarakocra just watching the thing.
So, Elian, if we look out, so the window that is in our room, is that facing the water or the road?
You've got one facing the water, one facing the road.
Oh, if I can
Okay.
see outside, I can just bamf out there.
Yeah, and then I can use hidden paths to take me and one willing creature with me.
That's perfect. That's all three of you.
I can,
Bunny,
yeah, I
let's
can
see what the
also
bunny
misty
do.
step if necessary.
Oh, true. Okay, cool. Well, the party, yeah, you guys are discussing, and then you kind of realize that you can also still see through the barred window to the river, and in unison, 3 different kinds of teleportation. Just, it's super badass. And then,
Before we go, I put Elian's cloak on.
yeah, and then let him rabbit is just like,
Get the rabbit kind of like watches this, and then goes over to the door, which is still shut, and then goes over to the window, which is still shut. And then
Where's the real?
just
Disappears.
just kind of pauses there for a second, little nose wiggle, and then poof, disappears.
I'm gonna
Despawn.
bamf 10 feet away from them
okay.
because I'm in my winter, which means when I teleport,
Oh.
people within 5 feet of me have to make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened. So
Very
I'm gonna
true.
bamf a little bit away from them for now.
Good.
Amazing. Yeah. Gentle
Oh,
frost, just the grass. Yeah, you guys have successfully sidestepped out from the vigil of these 2 essentially bounty hunters, high-level rangers.
So once we're out there, I'm also gonna cast hallucinatory terrain.
Ooh.
It only lasts for 10 minutes. I don't know how long moments that is, but I'm gonna do that while I then cast plant growth to actually create something in the trees for us to go and hide in
Hell yeah.
and take our rest.
Okay. You guys take a beat. Yeah.
The casting time is 10 minutes for hallucinatory terrain. The duration is 24 hours.
Yeah.
Oh!
Hell yeah. So you take 10 minutes to not only like start like forming through a tree or making like a bit of a shelter, a like safe place to you guys And in doing so, you also do the ritual around it. So it's this kind of beautiful moment with the river going by and the rain finally letting up. As the terrain all around this back area, and more if you want to include, it's 150-foot cube in range. What does the terrain look like?
I am gonna have it look exactly the same without any changes that I'm currently making.
Brilliant.
So that way it doesn't look different to those rangers to spike suspicion. Yeah.
I did the exact same thing in Terraform. Well played.
A picture of it, of the background. We just Mission Impossible that.
Green screened ourselves out.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've just
Big brain.
I make a little spike pit below what some of the
I just
terrain.
What is
photoshopped us out.
what is the photographer? What is your spell save DC if someone were to roll an investigation on it?
Is that the one that's like right under features and traits?
It'll be at the top of your spell list.
Okay. So it's a 18 save
18.
DC.
So if I were to catch wind somehow, somewhere, I would have to roll an 18 just to figure out what's going on. So that's a damn good illusion. Excellent. The party, the three of y'all kind of gather and kind of try to find some peace and respite. And as time kind of passes, a little bit of sense of security kind of comes over you guys. Not in that your guard's down or anything like that, but in that you do watch the occasional person come down the road. They're putting their horse up and they kind of turn for a second and then turn back. One person eventually walks over and is not looking at you guys at all because it's a 150-foot cube. They're looking at the moss on one of the rocks, and he kind of scrubs at it a little, finds that the moss is in his hand, and goes, and then fucks off. Anything the three of you would like to cover before grabbing your long rest?
I think that what kind of hammock are we dealing with? Are we all falling into the middle center of gravity,
Amara
or is it just a tent that's
can
elevated?
sing craft a tree, so I defer to Amara.
Yeah. So, you know, in Avatar, how they had those stretchy, bouncy beds in the tree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's essentially kind of what I've created for all of us up in the tree, but high up too. So that way we're not close to the ground. I'm thinking keep the meat away from the bear, right? So we're up in the tree, able to rest without anybody running into us on accident. And yeah, you have your own space.
Okay, so we each have our own hammock. I think Bayo is going to grab a branch, swing over to Elian's, towards I don't know, after a while of too much calm and just kind of glancing around a lot and just being, I don't feel comfortable with you being by yourself right now. And I'm gonna basically lay on top of her.
Just womp. Body weight.
And it's gonna be even better because she probably has a plush blanket on her too. So you just start biscuits.
No, she is in shit
away from me.
So the way that I didn't set up my hammocks, because I keep a hammock in my car always. I love just chilling in a hammock. So this is, oh my god. Sorry, I'm staring at Arwen because she's been knocked the fuck out and doing the little twitches, and she just did this thing. I'm sorry. I'm obsessed with my cat, if you can tell. But the way that I do my hammocks is I set the hammock up, and then I have a king-size blanket that I shovel into it, and it also spills out on the outside. So when you get in there, it's loose to the hammock, and then you can just cocoon yourself.
Okay.
In that.
I cocoon you in it.
So you are on fluffy
she doesn't
blanket
like
right
it.
now.
She's like awkwardly like moving her foot out of the blanket, moving her other foot out of the blanket, and just like burrito rolling you into it.
Swaddle Elian.
Swaddle you.
So one side is fluffy, the other side is just like soft. Like it's one of those like two-sided.
Yeah, you get
kind
the
of
fluffy
blankets.
side. I'll take the soft side. That's fine. I don't like the syntheticness of it.
All good conversations to have.
Just like roll, just lay on my side, and I put like one leg and one arm on you in case anyone tries to take you out. They have to move me.
So while she's like,
you're getting body pillowed right now.
I am getting body pillowed. So she's like,
snuggle grapple.
She's gonna turn and look at Bayo. Is Bayo's up or is Bayo down? You're taller than me, right?
She's taller than you, but because she has to like bend her leg over you, she's kind of like just maybe like an inch above your normal eye line. So you have to just like glance
So
up.
am I like?
You're at face level, I'd say.
You can kind of feel like her foot kind of like jiggling a bit.
Move
like kind
my
of.
foot to stop it. Stop it. Don't do that.
I don't like really sleep. Like, what am I supposed to
Go
do?
to sleep. Figure it out. Here, I pull out my other braid, and I stop. I hesitate for a second. I slide the bangle off the end of it, and I undo it a little. Take out all the little pointy bones that have been placed in there. A little bit of thorns that just get stuck. I put the bangle back on higher up, and I hand her a longer piece of my braid to fuck with.
Can I also take the bones and stuff just to?
No.
Kind of. Okay. It's like I can do something with these if you want.
Don't touch
Or
them.
just there. Your hair
just
gets...
like kind of daggers at you as you're fucking with her hair a little.
Starts braiding it and whatever.
While they're doing this, Amara's gonna whisper a druid message over to Ledum, and it can go through solid objects too.
Okay.
So, it's 120 feet. How close?
You can kind
is
of
to me?
walk through your illusory surroundings towards the building enough to get within range. You probably have to move like 10, 20 feet closer to the building to do so.
Okay. I will do that, and then just let him know that we're by the water in a tree, but he won't be able to see us until like he gets there.
Mm-hmm. Let him.
But to let Matthias know.
Okay. Let him. You mentioned high beams.
Yeah.
You've got the room to yourself.
Yeah.
You've got what's this buckling in for a rest look like, and at what point does the message hit you? Let's
This is very much the moment he got in that room from coming down from upstairs. He had like, you know, he has like split screen, like he's pulled up like the picture-in-picture. You know when you're eating and you have like a YouTube video on in the background, but you're doing something else. That's what he's doing. He has like the video up.
emails, you
in the
got Discord, you got.
He's like, yeah, he's got Discord. He's listening in, but as he's doing that, he casts continual flame on the inside of the door. So the entire inside of the door just lights up, and that creates a bright light. And exists until
hold on, my guy,
or until
hold on, my friend.
Dispel.
Okay. Continual flame. This door is wood.
Yep. It looks like fire. Creates no heat, consumes no fuel. Just creates light.
Got you. Okay.
And it exists until dispelled. So he's going to use that as light.
Sick.
So bright light.
I like that a lot.
And then he's gonna put himself in a position where he's got his back to the wall, and then he can see both windows.
Okay.
And with keeping in mind 30 passive perception, like he's put himself in the center of this room so he can see every entry.
Every conversation that's happening above and below you is registered. It's a lot.
And then he's gonna pull out, and kind of line up the knoll, the book, and he's gonna have Noel help him and pull out all of Whitaker's journals and papers and things.
Okay.
And he's gonna have Noel help him translate everything, and he's gonna copy everything down into his own journal in his encrypted language, which with the linguist feat, he has his own personal encrypted language that takes
sick. That's sick.
That takes a intelligence check of 20 to read. Others can't decipher it unless you teach them, and they succeed on a intelligence 20.
Yeah, then they gotta crack the code.
Yeah, so he's going to be copying down all of Whitaker's stuff into his own journal in his own concise thing, and kind of trying to absorb a little bit of that knowledge along the way. And he's going to have Noel help him do that. And he's going to do that. He's going to be doing that in the center of the room, where kind of passively he can pick up anything coming in either window. And right as he kind of sits cross-legged and explains this to Noel, this whole process, he just gets ping another voice.
You are explaining this, and in your mind's eye, you picture Noel catch it. Good.
Oh.
There's a message for you.
Oh,
Good stuff.
I forgot I told you to do that. Good job, Noel. And he's kind of legitimately like...
Lets it go. Also, because I didn't get to say it earlier, good evening, Ledham. Good evening.
Oh, I missed you, Noel.
And you. Actually, it was only mere moments ago, feels like, since we last talked. I don't exist when you don't have the pieces together. And that's okay, mind you.
I'll make sure they're together all the time now.
I prefer to
this
exist.
Cool bag of holding.
Really?
Great.
Because I was lying. That's terrifying.
It's amazing for me. I love it. I stole it.
I very much would prefer to always be aware.
Wait a minute. No. Hey.
Yeah.
No. Oh, wait. Hang on.
Yeah.
Receiving.
Yeah, you're like, wait.
Can I respond to Amara's message? Or is it just...
You can.
Perfect.
Yeah, so...
You can respond to this message.
So the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
Got it. I'm in the room 47. The one with the light. I'm gonna be here a while. Just let me know. Just shoot me a message in the morning when you guys wake up, and I'll get the chicken. And he kind of like message ends, and then immediately goes, Noel, you can connect to other people's minds, right? Especially in like a radius. There's a chicken through that wall over there. I need.
He's sleeping.
He's asleep.
He's having a wonderful dream.
Can you implant a message in his dream?
Oh, don't do that.
Oh, that's so funny. Become his god.
That's so fun.
I could.
You could. Noel, do you think he would know it was you?
There's a possibility of it, yes, depending on how it goes.
I see. Can you just it's okay. He'll just be mad at me. Just appear in my image, like just somewhere. I don't know where he is in the dream. Just have me walk in. You can be my voice, but just let him know that I'm in room 47, and the other three are outside.
Okay.
Making camp.
Matthias.
Oh, it's not coming through.
4, 7.
Oh no, Matthias.
Oh.
Let him. You are having a nice dream. It's been a couple of things, as dreams do. They kind of shift around to other things. Currently, you're very relaxed. You're in a childhood sanctuary. Oh hey, I didn't see you there. It's me, let him. I'm in room 47. and I'm gonna wake you up in the morning, okay?
What? How are you here?
Disappears.
You have wing slap.
I think I nailed it.
Good job, Noel. Now help me get this. Get in here. Get in here. And he's like, I'm going to stay up all night with Noel translating all those notes.
You have gotten a short rest. This would be your second long rest that you've skipped, and I warned you. You
Stop
would go into exhaustion.
He's freaked out. He's not going to sleep. Fuck that.
Was the horse ride under my spell not count as a long rest?
Not as a long rest, no, because
Would it count as a short rest?
yes. Which is why I'll let him roll for it if he's feeling so brave.
I have a plan. I don't need to roll for it. I do have 2 long rest potions. So when he gets to the morning, right before walking out the door, he's going to pop a long rest potion.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm using the term of the long rest to translate all these notes and get everything into his own language in his journal.
Understood. Amara?
With the interaction that happened upstairs, I don't think that Ledham was privy to the 2 Aarakocras looking for Elian at that point. I feel like Bayona didn't get there.
That's true.
So what I'm going to do is, since my druid message is a cantrip, I can do it at will as many times as I want.
Okay.
I'm going to send another message to Ledham.
There's another message for you.
Oh, thank you.
And
you can let it through.
I'm going to relay this information because, one, he didn't question why we all, hightailed it out of the fucking...
You're crunchy.
thing.
Wild's weird.
You're a hippie. You're a druid.
Yeah, but I took them with me.
That's true. That's true enough.
You guys were there for about the same time.
But, well, I mean, I heard everything, though, that was happening.
He was rabid.
So I just relay this information, and if he picks up on anything weird happening, to let me know.
Excellent, fair.
You can respond to the
Amara.
You just get.
And Ledham says. He says.
You're telling me.
You're telling me that
you guys
were sitting across.
Why are you making friends with bounty hunters hunting one?
Oh, it is in character. Why are you making friends with bounty hunters? Something.
Yeah, this is in his mind. This isn't out of his mouth. This is his mind's voice. This is like.
It just sounds like Feff doing a weird impersonation of you.
Crazy. Okay. End of message.
I'm just gonna leave it as is, and I'm gonna go take my rest now.
Okay.
Do I dream?
No, you can go into your trance-like state though.
Cool.
I will say, at some point, you have this shifter that's wrapped around you, and she does eventually fall asleep at some point, and you hear her purring as she's nuzzled up against you. She doesn't make biscuits. There's no claws going into your skin, but you just hear the. Which you don't think that she should be physically capable of doing that.
For probably the first 5 to 10 minutes of you doing that, of when she finally falls asleep and starts purring, Elian's just sitting there going just freaking the fuck out. She's like, this is just her.
She nuzzles her head closer into the crook of your neck.
There is a weird internal sensation happening of this is the cutest fucking thing that has probably ever happened outside of all of the cute things that she has seen since leaving the house for the first time. And this definitely ranks one of them, but there's a part of her that's like, I want to tell someone about this so bad, but also this feels like a just me situation, and I am the only one experiencing this right now, and this is
Also,
the
this
best
is a
fucking moment of my life right now.
Very scary lady when she's awake.
Nobody's gonna believe me.
Just no one's gonna believe me. No one's gonna believe me.
What do you mean she
at
crawled
all.
into your bed, bro?
That
I
I'm
mean-
just soaking in this moment, and then there's this thought of like, I'm gonna draw this later, just so that way I can have a permanent memory in case my brain gets fucked up. I will have a permanent memory of this. I'm going to draw this later. And then she tries to go into a trance, and the whole time she's thinking of what's literally currently in her lap. I would say in my arms, but she's currently wrapped around me, so I can't. So this grapple cuddle that's happening. New things to do for Frank. Her entire list of projects that she wants to do when she gets back. How the fuck we're gonna deal with the fact that we killed Headmeister's son, and explaining that. Are we like, the emotions are just everywhere, but as the purring continues, it's less like her spiraling downward, and it kind of just eases out into just a zen mode. The purring is definitely helping.
Her arm like moves from like your lower rib cage to being like right here, so it's got a little bit of a weighted blanket as well.
Yeah, it's just like her anxiety of like, because she's not really used to staying still. So the purring's very much helping, and it's just, she kind of falls into like a zen trance, but is also in the back of her head worrying about her brother.
The party gets a long rest.
Finally.
Yes. Thanks God.
This is some of the best sleep any of y'all have ever had. Or at least of late. Goodness gracious. Except for you, Ledham. You studiously toil away at your craft. And as all and as all of the and as
Sorry.
I'm so, it's okay.
No.
It's just, it was so like, it didn't sound like a human. Studiously working away, and at the cost of your precious resources, as you finally feel the shift in the populace. I need to explain. Not everyone's going to be on the same sleep schedule. You'll have a society, because it's every day here, right? Where people, especially in a tavern, where people shift and in and out so much, clean the room, reuse it. There's like a night crowd and a day crowd, right? The circadian rhythm is kind of synced up. But night and day obviously wouldn't be the terms. It would be the terms you use, Ledham, as you understand it. But you have a moment of like camaraderie as you are now in a society where your night mind, your natural inclination of being awake at night, all night, every night, has a place. And but you do have to pop that long rest potion. Oh no, we're gonna roll for it. Roll a con. Roll a con check.
Double fucking bingo. Thank you.
Let's go.
Straight con. 2.
Yeah, you need that long rest potion. You walk out and it's like, and like your eyes hurt. They're kind of like wavering a little bit. You've got that kind of shakiness, and everything feels kind of gritty.
Your eyes hurt.
Yeah, but
Takes the first one Meister Aberrant gave him.
Oh.
And everyone wakes up.
Oh. Noel, Send a message over.
Good evening.
Matthias.
Oh.
Go wake him up, will you?
This is not an
You can scare him
invasion
if
of
you
the
want.
dream. In this case, there's a I don't know if you're familiar with the term exploding head syndrome.
Oh, I have that sometimes.
Sometimes the body will see if you're awake and it'll do that dropping sensation that most people are aware of, that you see in like Inception. Some people, very few people, will get an auditory, like not a flashbang, but like something akin to a flashbang. It's worst cases, it's really bad. In some cases, it's not nearly as bad like mine. But there's definitely, Matthias, in your, you could swear you physically heard it and it wakes you up. Wake up!
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, welcome in, everybody.
Feff, I
Yes.
remembered something. What did I have to roll to see if I could hold in the rooster crow in the morning? What was that?
You decided it was going to be a specific threshold that you walked into, where it was properly sunrise, and you would have to roll to see if you could resist not doing it then. Yeah. So that's whenever you feel we're in the right location on the map, you can proc that. That was what you had had landed on when we last talked.
Matthias kind of, you know, when those first few moments of like you wake up and you're trying to remember your dream before you forget it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that. Matthias is.
What did they say? 4, 4, 7, 4.
Gets up, adorns armor, gathers all of his things, opens the door, knocks on the room that I thought somebody was going to be used. Is anybody in that room?
Nope. It is locked.
Well, I guess I'll go get some breakfast then.
Okay. Let him. You wake up.
Like he hears the footsteps out the hallway.
Hear him knocking on the wrong door too.
Kind of packs up. He's packing up everything as that's going through. Like, cracks the door open, waits for him to go down. Comes out, shuts the door, closes it, comes down. Ah, that was
Fucking liar.
Oh, yeah, did you not hear me knocking, or?
I didn't sleep in that one over there. I was on the roof.
Oh, so the
No,
rest
they
of
slept
the
outside.
party's in there.
Well, you went to sleep early. I think there was a lot of stuff that happened.
There's a small prayer being whispered before just walking
The
past
first
you and
one.
down the stairs.
The first one since you're like transition into a
And it's
Twilight
one
cleric.
just asking for patience.
Yeah, man, you ask for patience, you're gonna get situations where you have to be patient and just
Oh,
saying.
I'm in one!
As cool as the standing pools in a specific tomb deep in a mountain. Yes, this is
Behind you.
stillness. This is true stillness. Behind you is a rabbit.
Where we going?
Where are we going? What's going on?
You have very skip in your step, yeah? Your ass good?
That was that was a pretty magical actually.
Productive.
Where is you say everybody else? Where are they?
Oh yeah, come. Are we eating first, or do you want to go get?
Well, I mean, we get everybody. I mean, I have the rations. We could just eat on the road.
Okay, all right. Well, come on. And he leads the way out back. Can I see?
Yeah, let's cut back a little bit. Amara, Elian, Bayona, you guys wake up. And
I'm not dead.
Good rest.
Eh.
You seem
Just
to have you seem to have had a pretty good rest. Just saying, maybe you like soft things and you just don't realize it.
I will flip this thing.
I'd pay
There are
actual
still
money to
hunters
see you try.
looking for you.
I am just complimenting the fact that I think you may have had a really good night's rest last night, or for your long rest.
It wasn't because of your stupid blankets. I get up and I swing out.
Amara. Go ahead.
No, this is literally her like
Okay.
processing. What does she mean by that?
Amara, you have honey. Gifted by the queen of the tree that you are now like on excellent terms with, and now have a little ambassador friend who will go with you
Fucking honey with the queen.
and fight on your behalf until the bitter end.
On my behalf.
Yeah, for the next about 8 to 10 days.
Does this bee have a name? And if the bee has a name, I will name the bee that is on my knee. I have a bee tattoo on my knee for my bee's knee. I will name it this bee.
I
What is this
defer
bee's
to
name?
Amara.
You hold so much power right now.
You really do. Do you want to take a beat?
I have a beat.
You want to take a beat and think on it?
I will take a beat.
You're pondering what you shall name your new little knight, and then you look over as you see Ledum, Matthias. They're both kind of still groggy, and Ledum is going over, and he knows that there's an illusion, and he's got but to see where and how, let's make that investigation check. The DC is 18. Oh, you asked if you could see it. No, yeah, okay, so you kind of wander into the illusion a bit, Matthias. You've been somewhat brought in on this. Let's make an investigation check at disadvantage.
Oh, sure. At disadvantage. What's +1? That's a 3. 4.
Yeah, no, Amara, you're watching these two just kind of roam about looking for you guys. Yeah, just kind of.
Where did you say they were during this?
They said that by the water. They said by the water. This is by the water, right?
Keep announcing our location. This is great.
Quietly, just.
I'm looking for people that are hidden right now.
Matthias from above you here. From Ellie.
God.
The big rooster in the sky.
Who is this? Who is mocking me?
It's wild.
It's just a
Bayo.
quiet giggle.
They're near.
I can sense a disturbance in my patience. So, I would say suddenly Bayo just like drops from 20 feet.
Nice. Mara?
Beatrix.
Beatrix.
That's so good.
The bee on my knee is now named Beatrix. I will send a picture later.
Sir Beatrix?
Call
Sir
her
Beatrix?
Trixie.
Trixie? Lady Beatrix.
Trixie for short.
Is it a queen bee? Because most worker bees are male bees, but
Yeah.
I'm willing
It
to
was
make
queen.
exceptions because it's also the fucking Feywild.
Trixie the bee.
Because I'm a giant chicken, and we're.
This is actually all girls.
Trixie the bee, I love them. Excellent fare. Let him. You turn to look at Matthias, who's like, who is mocking me? Just as Bayo just apparates from above.
I'm real. Immediately.
He just nods. He goes, "I found one."
Oh, yeah.
Amara's
favorite.
gonna like gymnastics out
It's
of the
your
tree
favorite.
too.
Hell yeah. Like a sick
Don't pay
half tuck.
attention to Matthias.
Elian goes. Hold on. Ow!
2 superhero landings and 1 faceplant.
We're
Ah,
16,
poser.
17, 18. Okay, not that bad. It's definitely smoother, but she's taking the safe way down and trying to climb. I definitely could have just teleported down, but
Ooh, I'm sorry.
I'm not that bad at
It
climbing.
bugged. It
cringe
did
memories
bug.
just
That
hit me.
wasn't. Anyway, okay. Well, the party gathers. You don't see the caravan anymore, and you don't see our 2 rangers, Otterit and Staven.
Oh, cool. I get to keep this now.
Shall we head off?
We shout. Less.
To get
Back to
away from the building,
Okay.
because I'm still noticeable. It's hard not to see a icy blue-haired puffball leaving. I'd like to use 2 of my phase steps to like under trees as like as hidden away from sight from anything on the building. Just do 30 feet to like the direction we're going, and I'll meet up with the group over there just to not have to be seen walking and leaving away.
You got it.
Did they see? Not Elian?
That we were over here in the trees, or that we were up there?
No, like did they clock that it was?
No,
You know,
Not
I
to the
don't
party's
know.
knowledge.
I don't
'Cause-
think so.
I feel like us walking out to get all together as the group they saw us at is less, suspicious than us walking through without.
That's what I say.
And he's like watching Elian poof away.
I'm just going to. I'm very much like calm Terminator, just walking behind wherever Elian moves to, occasionally sprinting and catching up.
Okay.
Hello, I'm bodyguard.
Party gathers their horse.
It's just one. I forgot it's just
One
one.
horse.
Oh my god.
You
part of
guys
the
are
family now.
puffing in and out, and I just hop on the horse. I'm like, okay.
Solid.
I'm
All right.
just gonna walk.
Amar, you good to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just also following along. I'm walking alongside Ledham.
The party journeys along the river along the King's Road. We would call it Fellward. We would call it Shadeward. Somewhere between Fellward and Shadeward. And I need everyone to roll me a D100 as we journey from the same coastal region back
Wait, we're going
into back towards the Coven, right?
2.
If we're heading to the
School, I don't remember.
if we're heading to the school, then we need to follow the river north. What we would call north.
I'm loving
Is-
my D100 because I keep rolling double 0.
It's
Is-
true.
Oh, are we rolling D100s? Are we all
Yeah.
rolling D100s? Oh shit.
Let him.
Good genius.
28.
I think that's 11.
That would be a 10 and a
10,
1. Yeah,
Yeah.
11.
10
Segret.
and a 4? 14?
14. Go ahead and put it in the side chat for me. I got a 94 from Kiki and a 28 from Steen.
And a 2 from Aiden.
The question I need to ask the party is, are we heading towards the Coven first, or are we heading back to the Fen first? I could have sworn we landed on Coven, but I
I thought we were
Coven's-
going to the Coven.
Yeah.
Yeah,
thought we were going
which
to
is
school. I don't
because
remember.
they
Okay.
gotta hold up their end of their bargain. With
just
the
double checking.
There you
If
go.
only Jade was with us.
Now I'm gonna walk
Salvatore.
in there wielding let him like a weapon. You do the egg thing, or we will suck you.
Luigi's Mansion looking ass.
Say that.
You can't just go up to people like that.
You can't just go up and threaten to
Wielding
suck
an
people,
ethereal
bro.
rabbit and be like, hey, fix the egg.
So, Elian well, I guess the party as a whole, but I think Elian would certainly prompt it, brings Bayona up to speed a bit on the fact that we met with a coven. There was
Meister Archivist spoke of this, I believe. Oh no, Meister Runelog? Which one is the curses? Is it Runelog?
Repentant.
Aberrant.
Fuck, I was close.
Also aberrant, depending on what you're trying to do with the curse, really.
I'm pretty sure Repentant is the one that told us about the
And Rachel?
That is his little fairy wife.
It's the girlfriend, yeah.
Oh, the fairy.
Somewhere, hang on.
The kinky fairy, whatever, right?
You know, whatever way they have
The
fun.
party has a pretty easygoing time, but to recap, Dawn, Dusk, and Night are the given names of the 3 witches of this coven. Bayo, when you were in this dungeon, in this tower, you saw these paint magen, these constructs. They were pasty, watery, like humanoids that were mashed into the ring that you guys ended up smashing. The party lets you know that those same magen are also found here, and furthermore, Ledum, are you disclosing, and Matthias also saw this, disclosing information about how your halo came to be?
Initially, yeah, he would. Well, he just says he got it from Night.
Okay, yeah, because you got it from Dusk. I think I misspoke earlier. Wait, no, that's totally right. You got it from Night.
Yeah, I had a whole moment with Night alone in the thing, and then Matthias
Did
almost
you suck
walked
her?
in on it. No.
Well, how was it?
No, but he got jazzed on by
didn't know
black
how-
stuff.
I didn't know how to
Whoa.
absorb people by then.
Oh
I wrote
my
it down.
God.
There was moon things happening, and it was in darkness, and
I have fear. .jpeg.
oh, and he does tell. Let him will pipe up and mention, and especially if we see Lamp, the giant monster. Lamp creature, he makes sure that if we pass by Lamp, he waves and goes, "Hi, Lamp."
Its fleshy
Lamp?
leaves would curl at you.
Ugh.
It's Lamp. Don't get
That's
too close.
weird.
Like that one robot in Wall-E, just.
The one animatronic in Universal. Anyway.
With Night, Ledum got jazzed on by black stringy stuff. Ledum is angel? Question mark? That's what I wrote down.
Jesus Christ.
I don't remember that at all.
I wasn't even there, bro. Anyway.
As we journey, we finally get down into those ancient forested regions south of Browick, where again the water is anywhere from half a foot deep to a couple of feet deep. Some places it's a little deeper, but there is rarely any earth. There's the occasional tuft of grass that pops up here and there, but everything is generally kind of overlapped with these giant lily pads. How do we venture through the region? Do we take some of the currents, which would be on a lily pad boat? Do we journey across country on foot with our horse across these lily pads, which are big enough to sustain the weight of a horse? Or do we take to the branches and try to weave ourselves through the limbs? It's a little slower, but it has its tactical advantages.
I vote lily pads.
I thought we
Lily
did fine
pads?
with the lily pads.
Yeah,
It's pretty
Yeah,
solid.
we did
I
the
thought
lily
we'd bring the
pads
horse
last
though.
time.
All right.
we're all familiar with how to navigate a lily pad.
Are we taking horse with us, or do we let horse go? Looks at horse.
Do we
What
reach?
you want?
Do we reach that point where we're kind of like by the area where there's like lily pads?
Yeah.
You could take the horse on the lily pad.
Yeah.
And Bayo's like, how far are we taking this horse with
I
us?
guess you guys did get the horse from the village you're kind of passing by.
I don't know if I want to make this stop there. I don't know if I want to make this stop there.
What if we send horse back?
Oh yeah. Hey.
I will. Okay, go ahead.
Brayert.
I just remembered this. I'm so sorry. There was a lot that was going on when we were doing our long rest. Hey, Matthias, there was a bunch of. Well, there was a. But we can talk about that later. There was some Whitehauer soldier people that flew into a skyship over the thing that over the inn that we were at, going back to where we were. So that
Boat
might
in
be cause
air.
for concern. Yeah,
Oh,
but they were
it's
specifically Whitehauer people.
Several other.
It looked like they were going back to. We're like already far away from this. I'm
Yeah, this
just
is like
now.
we're like way out.
Absolutely.
They were heading towards.
Yeah, they were kind of. I think they were heading back towards the tower. Honestly, like from what it seemed like. So that might be cause for concern at some point. We should have brought that up earlier.
Kill them twice. Fun.
Let's go one day without a handful of worry. Let's just get to the cabin. Cross that bridge.
A lot of bridges. So lily pad.
Lily pad.
Yeah, Matthias reins the horse, removes the saddle, hangs it up on a limb, gives it one little kind of brush on the nose.
Speak with animals. Go home, you weirdo!
Nay!
Tromps away, back towards Brayert. Well.
So is Din frozen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Oh,
My internet keeps freezing on me.
The best way to.
I have been frozen 3 times now tonight.
Oh no.
I don't know why.
Being
Literally,
great,
it's only
sweetie.
video
We love
ninja.
you.
Ugh. It's okay. I got cuddles today. That's fine.
Yeah.
There is the return of kind of a sunset to the land. So that pink turned wine red, purple, golden rays through the trees, these massive trees that grow up out of the water. You guys keep moving through the area, kind of remembering where you were. It feels like it was forever ago. Well, for everyone who's not Fae. For the Fae, it's like, this all looks the same as it should be.
An eternity ago.
Yeah.
But also in the now.
That was then.
But that
Now
was
that
the
is
now
never.
then.
Now then.
Here.
There is... The first person you come across, what'd you say the name of the entity was with the fleshy, leafy bits?
Lamp.
Lamp, thank you. Lamp
speaks
is
Druidic.
dead.
Oh, I thought Lamp just waved at us.
That's what we were hoping and predicting would happen. And then I remembered where we're going and all the things necessary. And Lamp looks to have been cleft down in half. The splitting wound looks charred. And strangely, pieces here and there of a wall of force. A shattered wall of force. All around. And it's not far from here to the village. And while it's not far from the village from where this carcass is, and you turn and you look, and there's a hole No lily pads, no trees, no buildings that were in the trees. A black, deep, watery hole. But there are some people there. You see dusk in resplendent glory with this kind of mourning veil on. And that's where we're gonna wrap up our night. Thank you everybody for being here. Don't go anywhere just yet. We're going to do a raid and it helps us out tremendously. Please stick around. But first, we are going to do some announcements and then hear from our crew. I'm Mr. Feffers, the Humble Dungeon Master of the Longshot Table. Thank you for being here. I hope you had a lot of fun. There's 4 weekly streamed episodes here on the show. If you want to see more, we're in our 7th season. So you can go on over to the YouTube. It's called Longshot. You can find a link in the chat. And if you would like to join our community, you can head over to the Discord. We have bingo, and if anybody won bingo, go ahead and put it in the channel respectfully, and then we use it for various visual aids and the like as well. We're as chaotic as we are wholesome over here at the Longshot Table. I'm Sir Feffers, and over there is ChezAidan. ChezAidan, take it away while I gear up for this raid.
Hello, everybody. I am ChezAidan, or Chez. You can find me on all social media platforms as ChezAidan. I going to the Norse Forge Gathering May 22nd to the 24th in North Carolina. Get your tickets. We're getting about 20,000 people. It's going to be huge this year. Anything you can think of will be at this LARPing Ren Fair event. You can catch me at the last weekend of June at the Oregon Ren Fair and possibly the Washington Ren Fair. I just got invited to that as well. So possibly sometime in July. I'll see you at the Washington Ren Fair. I got new merch coming out in April. I got a D&D magazine the wonderful Dice Cream Sandwich and myself are putting out. Super excited about that. Matthias is just burnt out, I think. I think he's just kind of cooked, no pun intended. Looking to kind of finish this mission and kind of go home and kind of deal with things in a sense. Yeah, that astral event that he had kind of shifted his mentality a little bit. So with we shall see. I'll pass it on to a wonderful wife, Stinkerrr.
Hello, hi. I'm Stinkerrr Christina, or Stinky Steen, whatever you want to call me. Yeah, I am very curious what is. I say I'm curious a lot. But I'm curious to see what is going on with the witches in the town that they were at originally. And knowing that we see dawn, but where's night and dusk? Where are they? But yeah, you can find me all over the interwebs by looking up Stinkerrr, Stenker. And you can also find me here every Thursday for Rotten Toil. I almost said Bayonet. I'm like, I'm not in that one. But yeah, and then all of the things that Aiden talked about, I will also be attending, except for Norse Forge, probably, because I got work and can't leave that out. But yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say right now, but I'm gonna pass it off to Kiki.
Holy shit, hi! I'm Kiki, I do stuff. You can find me all over the internet, KikiDoesStuff, KikiDoesStuff here on Twitch. And I think that Bayo's very much intentionally trying not to have any form of conversation or like any acknowledgement towards Matthias. We're just existing in the same space, and other than that, he's dead to me. It's perfectly fine.
You go to the astral one time.
God, you turn off the portal one time.
Turn off the moon again. No.
God. But just kind of ignoring his existence. A little bit worried about Ledham because he was being weird, and now he's like, oh yeah, perfectly rested. She doesn't believe that. But I do think that she takes like the time while they're traveling towards the witches to hold up her end of the promise with Elian. and is like, at first she's like trying to rebraid her hair, and then realizes that she can't quite remember which goes where, and it keeps getting up in a weird twist. But she like
Dude,
has all
like,
the little pieces.
It's like an Elrond braids right now.
Yeah.
The bottom of it.
Yeah, she's like, all right. And she has started like picking out all the little pieces that she had in her hair, and is like showing you only the stuff that was in the bottom section. There's like 5 things in here. There's a tooth. There's a bone of some kind. That's not a tooth. There's a ring. Like there's a bunch of random shit in her hair, and she starts like pointing out. Okay, that is from a rabbit. That is from a. I think it was wolf. That one is wolf. I think their name was Jerry, and then just like is pointing out towards the things, and eventually we'll just like try and pinch the braid that you've made at the lower hair and put the bangle on it and stare at it for a minute and then swing it back over her shoulder. And that's all that's going on in Bayo's mind. Little getting cock-fucked by the witches being in trouble. But I'll pass it on over to Ledham.
Let him. Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. I'm Ledham, otherwise known as LightboxGnome. You can find me and everything I do at LightboxGnome.com. I don't know. I feel like it's very much... I kind of touched on this before. I think it's very much Ledham's going through the motions, but there's a lot more going on kind of behind the visage. It's very much it's a glass house, and there's a lot of cracks. He liked lamp. And if something happened to Knight, one of the only other people that really seemed to have answers for him, he might lose his shit a little bit. But that's for another day. And right now, am I the last one to... Was
I was sitting in the radar post. Sounds like Din. Sounds like Din.
I just now realized you left us on a cliffhanger and we don't have stream next week. And
Oh my god, is that gonna give me bingo?
Bingo.
No, it didn't give me bingo.
No, I don't. I don't have cliffhanger either. Hi, I'm Din. You can find me on the internet on Instagram at Din Studios. That's d.i.n.studios. For those of you that are watching, maybe, I don't know, thanks for all of the follows. I don't know how I keep getting followers every time I tag all of you guys, but I do, so thanks, but I'm sorry I don't really make content. I might, though, as soon as my teaching performance assessment is done and I get my teaching credential, your girl has projects for Thistle and Quill. Definitely join the Discord because I got a new drawing tablet and I've been doing all the doodles. I also am working on what Frank looks like, and let me tell ya, homie is derpy and I love him so much. So definitely check out the Discord. I don't know if this counts as a shout out, but I forgot that I'm doing this next month. I'm going to the Visalia Ren Fair. In April, because I have a wedding to go to that's there, because they're having a wedding at Ren Fair, and it's awesome, but the that Sunday we're just going to be walking around, so if you happen to see me, say hi, because I'll be there. Elian is very much with her little rose-tinted glasses, and the cup is always as full as it can be, glass half full kind of person. My brother's looking for me, but also fuck, he's actually looking for me. I really hope that the, lens thing that we got can help. I don't know, because we technically got that, and now that I'm thinking about it, we got that while we were at the school, and then I made it again, so I don't know really how this is happening. I don't know, but things are getting a little dicey there with that. Elian also doesn't really quite know how to deal with the fact that she saw the cutest fucking thing from the most terrifying person in our entire group so far. Ledham's also getting up there on terrifying, but the just beefy tank barbarian nuzzled up and not quite making biscuits but purring.
You have to be soft for a little moment.
Nightmare, so cute. And then now we gotta deal with this shit. But she definitely is just trying to be as optimistic as possible with all of the things that are happening. And today was a good handful of moments for Elian for the most part. And now we got to deal with what the fuck is up with the witches again in 2 weeks. So, yay! Throwing it back to you, Feff.
Oh, that's me. I'm Feff. Everyone pile in
guys-
this raid.
you
We're gonna
guys-
kick it with Jennings.
Ah!
Have a phenomenal rest of your evening, my
Jennings.
friends. And again, I'll be in Florida, kicking it with my grandparents and vibing with Kiki with the Red Fair. So no stream next week, but we'll be back up and running on the 1st of May for Bayonet on the